Which reminds me, I thought it was just going to be Chad and Cole fighting.
Watch us.
Fighting.
Araynore also volunteered.
Haredar decided not to face the champion. Otherwise, it would have been Haredar first, and then Pippen.
And then I would have had to kill Haredar. I mean,
Yes.
beat the shit out of.
Or the monk, depending on who survived, but it would have been a lot closer than it was. Considering you got out basically unscathed from
Not
that
basically, I didn't get touched. I had some dirt on me for sliding underneath his legs.
Watch as the next time we're down here, they outlaw stealth.
Honestly, I can't wait to fight a level fucking 12 warlock down here. Who just, like, uses a whole bunch of enchantments ahead of time, and so I can't fucking touch him.
Look, magic isn't prohibited.
Exactly.
Fuck.
It's just
If it's not done before... Right, it is, especially when it's not done before, especially when it's done right before the fight. You do it, walk out onto stage with a whole bunch of, like, armor and shit going on magically, and boom, you're a fucking tank. With magic missile.
Alright, speaking of the fights, there are 2 more of these.
That we can bet
Next up is a gnome and a halfling.
Hold up, before you do anything else, that halfling, what color hair is it?
Pure blonde.
So not like a dirty blonde like the posters.
No.
Okay. I had to ask.
Like, it is sun-bleached yellow.
Perfect. What are the odds?
The odds currently are 4-1. 4 on the halfling, 1 on the gnome.
Skip on this one, actually. My
I'm
nearly
gonna put
300
10
gold. I'm gonna skip. Araynore is gonna put something down.
I'm gonna put 4 gold on the half.
Alright, 4 on the halfling. Anyone else?
I'll put 1.
Silver.
Yeah, 1 silver.
Actually,
1
you know what?
silver on the halfling?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to make a little bit of something, but at the same time, I can't spend much. I only have 8.
Well, 7 now.
Alright.
Hold on, Chad said
Bets
well.
are in.
Hold
No,
on.
I'm fine.
Okay, never mind, we're good then.
Haredar, you can still make a bet if you want.
No, I'm good.
Alright. The bets are in. And it is not looking good at all for the halfling as the fight continues and goes and goes. At this point, it looks like the gnome is just toying with this halfling. And then something happens that no one is expecting. The door to the tannery is kicked open, and the city guard floods in.
I'm booking it.
I'm rolling stealth.
Booking it. No,
I am
I'm
rolling
just
stealth.
booking it. I'm running.
I'm
Roll
rolling
me
stealth.
And Pippen, roll me an athletics check. Anyone else? What you two doing?
Wait,
11.
Is there any reason why I shouldn't do stealth?
Wait. Fuck, what was that one on?
17.
That one was...
17 athletics to get away.
14.
14 stealth.
Yep.
Haredar, anything you're doing?
Okay, what's happening? Isn't there a
The
fight going
guards
on?
kicked it in.
The city
the
guard
guards-
has kicked in the door and has started flooding into the fighting arena.
Stealth, then. I'll try stealth.
Oh god, this is gonna be awesome.
Roll me stealth.
I rolled a 17.
Holy shit! Holy fucking shit!
Oh man.
Way to go, Haredar.
Skullfist, what are you doing?
I got 11 on stealth, so who knows?
I have two things working in my favor right now. One, my cloak camouflages me. Two, I can hide with less cover.
Pippen, what was your athletics check?
17?
Alright, so, series of events. The fight's going on. The gnome is winning. The door gets kicked in, and 5 of the city guard rush in through the door and start rounding people up for a mass arrest. Pippin,
Yes, sir.
you take off through one of the buildings that the fighters were housed in before the fights, where they could keep their stuff. Everyone else decides to just like go into the crowd and just like duck down and just like dart for windows here and there that are facing the alley. Everyone who hid manages to get into one building or another. Pippin.
On my way, Kyle.
Pippin.
On my way past, can
You
I
are
run
being
past?
chased by what looks like one of the leader of the guards that busted into the place, and he is gaining on you.
Okay, so the primary reason is not enjoy the
Araynore, you had something to say.
As I'm sneaking away, can I go past the bet table and just steal my bet and maybe some more back?
Roll me another stealth check.
fucking Dave. The game is bad to get friends to play with.
It's an 11 either way.
That's gonna fool the guards. That is not gonna fool the guy who is running the bet table, though. He sees you go up to the table and start just like taking small bags of gold off of it.
So I did take.
He's not saying anything.
How much am I getting out of this?
How much do you want to try and get away with?
I want to see if I can get away with 10 gold, at least.
Extra?
10 gold? 10 gold
No,
is easy.
total.
There's 10 gold.
How much
for
gold
10
is
bags
there?
of.
How many bags are there? Let's go with that.
There's a lot of bags. There's
Okay,
like,
I wanted...
there's an entire shelf dedicated to bags of gold. There's half a shelf for silver, half a shelf for platinum. There is like nothing on the platinum shelf, and there is a shelf or half a shelf for bronze, and there is nothing there. And the remaining half shelf is the books for the fights.
I want to try and take 4 bags of gold.
Okay. So you're grabbing the 4 bags of gold as you go by. Roll me a dex/hand check to make sure you got them and you keep hold of them as you're trying to get away.
That's a 7.
I did a speed test. It said
You drop 2 of them.
So I get 2 of them.
You get 2 of them. The guard doesn't seem to notice the blink of coins onto the flagstones.
All right.
Anyone else want to do anything audacious as they leave?
Nope.
Pippin,
No.
Pippin, I haven't forgotten you.
How much did I get, by
That's
the way?
why I'm not going to say anything about doing something audacious.
How much did I get?
So each bag holds about 25 gold.
Sweet, 50.
Yep.
All right. And I'm just going to stay stealth
Pippen,
and
you
try
are
and sneak
being-
out.
you are essentially being hunted down by what seems to be the commander of the squad that just burst into the fighting ring. And you guys are sprinting through a building right now.
Okay. I'm looking for is there a second level to this building?
There's 3 levels to at least to each of the buildings that surround this alley.
Perfect. I'm gonna try and get to the third level.
All right, make me another athletics check to, or dex acrobatics. I will allow that to get up the stairs.
$12.
Wow. Okay. So, here's what happens. You manage to make it to the 3rd floor,
Okay.
but the sergeant-at-arms manages to almost catch up to you to the point where he's been on your heels for the past flight and a half. And he's been getting a very good look at you as one of the perpetrators of this fighting ring. And he is going to yell once you get to the top. He's going to draw one of his battle axes and yell, "Halt!" And I'm going to need you to make me a deception check. Roll me a deception check against his intimidation.
To be honest, I did not roll well. It's a 10.
You are entirely cowed by this guy, and as he yells halt, you just stop in your tracks.
No,
And he just approaches you, pointing the battle axe at you. Is there anything that you would like to do at this time?
Is there a window near me?
There's a window behind you, the rest of the way down the hallway, and it leads out onto the street proper.
Is there a building outside the window that I could try to jump to? If I jumped through the window?
The window leads out into the street, and it's one of those wide streets.
I'd also take a lot of fall damage going from the 3rd level. Is there any other windows? I'm trying to break out a window and jump onto an across building and climb up the building and escape on the roofs. That's what I want to try and do.
All these buildings are butt up against each other. So you're not going to find any windows from building to building. What
Okay.
you would maybe find is roof access where you could jump from one roof to the next.
Do I see
another
roof
stairway
access?
that goes up. There's another
Okay.
stairway that goes up.
Trying to think. I'm gonna say I'd rather talk to him. And go, I'm sorry, officer, is there a problem?
What?
Engaging in illegal fights, resisting arrest, and you look suspiciously like a man wanted for 13 counts of murder.
I'll have you know I was out of town for almost the entirety of those.
Out of town or not, you're still under arrest. He starts to approach you with a pair of manacles in his left hand.
If you arrest me, what do you confiscate all of my items?
That's procedure.
Well,
Yes, fuck you.
can't be having that. And I book it and bust out of the window. And drop down to the fucking drop 3 fucking stories.
Make
damage.
me another acrobatics or athletics check.
Gregory.
Boom.
The dice giveth and the dice taketh away. It's a 9.
He snaps the manacle shut on your wrist as you just reach out to push the window open ahead of you, and yank it back, and just like puts the battle axe up to your throat in a sort of chokehold. It's like, all right, you're coming with me. And he just turns you around forcefully if he has to. I don't know if you're cooperating or not.
Honestly, with the battle axe at my throat, I'm gonna probably cooperate.
Okay. You do have one manacle locked to your left wrist, and he's holding the manacles in his other hand behind your back, and just shoves you with his elbow around and starts marching you down the stairs. He does, on the second floor, start to holster his battle axe.
At that point, can I try and make a dex, some kind of dex acrobatic, something, to try and escape and go all the way to the roof access?
Are you going to attack him or just try and get away?
Get away. I have no interest in attacking him. I will let you, if you don't want, if you say I can't because of the position I'm in, that's totally fine. I have no interest in attacking him.
Well, you're not fully secured, so I'm going to let you try. I'm going to let you have athletics or acrobatics on this. I'm even going to throw in, if you want, sleight of hand. To just try and just like.
I mean, it's the same as my acrobatics.
And run.
22.
You just
That's
make it out
gonna
and
get away.
disappear.
Hey, that's going to get away. I'm going to need you to make another athletics or acrobatics to get to the roof before he catches you.
Okay. 21.
You are home free.
Oh,
You have a
Jesus
manacle on your
Christ.
left wrist, but he
I
is
have
not.
thieves' tools, so I can pick that off later.
Yes, but he is still after you.
That's totally
Not happy.
fine.
Everyone else, I'm going to need a quick stealth check to get you out of your
Out
hiding
safely.
spots and just like into the crowd in the actual streets, so you're not suspect.
Didn't I already do one?
Yeah, but it's now getting
You did
out of your
one,
hiding
and
spot and
you're
avoiding
gonna
guards.
need another one.
Okay.
14.
Roll twice.
Oh god. You just need a second one. Make it one more stealth check.
Oh,
and,
I did
and- an 8?
18.
Okay.
And a 11.
Colonel?
14.
I just washed. And I'm on the... Don't jump around on that chair and break the other one.
Holy shit.
What?
Skullfist, even with your 3, you still get away.
What the fuck?
It was a nat 1.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Or it was at least a 2, at best a 2. Otherwise it was a nat 1. Yep.
If it's in that one, I want money.
No, you don't get money.
Not only do that, if I mean, they think I'm one of them and feel like, hey, here's some free money.
All 3 of you get away into the streets and can rally up later. Pippen, you still have this guy after you.
How is he after him again?
What do you
What
do?
happened? How did this happen?
Thank-
No,
how did I
he's
miss this?
still after me. He's been after
He's
me the
still
entire
after
time.
you.
I just got far enough away to give myself some fucking cushion.
Yes. You're up on the roof, you slam the door shut behind you, and he is at the bottom of the stairs behind the door.
Is there an area to climb down? Like with some risk. I won't deny, but like
There's the window ledges and a couple of flower pots that have been stuck to the side of the building you're on.
yeah, I'll try and climb down.
All right, make me. I think acrobatics would be the best way to put this.
Probably.
And if I remember right, as a thief, you have advantage or something on
I have
climbing?
something with climbing, yeah. I don't remember what it is. Let me check. Fast hands. You can use the cunning action, mix like a hand, use thieves' tools, disarm a trap, or open lock, or take the use of an object. No. Dash, disengage, or hide.
Second story work. Climbing no longer costs extra movement, and when you make a running jump, the distance is improved by 5 feet.
Which is why I wanted to run to a different fucking building, or jump onto a different fucking building, but evidently that didn't work.
Yeah, that the entire reason why the fighting pit has lasted so long is it's essentially a circle of buildings that are just butt up against each other, so it's a solid courtyard with no alleyways in or out.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and climb down, and I believe I got a 17.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do a quick athletics check for this guy. He gets to the edge of the roof in time to see you climbing down, but not nearly enough to catch you. And he is going to halt pursuit there.
Okay. When I get down, I
The
want
guard
to join the cloud.
The city guard asks a lot from a man. Jumping off a building is not one of them.
Yep, that was honest to God my hope. I was willing to jump out of a fucking building at 3 stories high, so I'm not expecting a guard to.
I will, however, need you to make me a quick dex stealth check once you get to the bottom. Actually, I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it too. It was a 24.
I rolled a 1 for
Yep.
the guards on the street to notice someone climbing down a building.
Yep. When I'm in the crowd, I'm gonna use my thieves tool to unlock that cuff and just I'm gonna keep that with me actually.
All right, you now have a pair of manacles. Go ahead and hand that to your inventory if you want. It's a thing. All right, you guys are free and clear of the fighting arena and the chaos that is involved in it.
Who do we blame for this?
Pippen, Araynore, Haredar, and Skullfort. All 4 of you emerge onto the main roads in different places. Who would like to go first?
I'm gonna look around the crowd and see if I can see the tall one, the Haredar.
First glance, you don't see him. After a minute or so, you do see someone climbing down a roof, from a roof.
I'm going to go towards him.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I will know.
All
You
right.
have to roll really well to find me.
I will start making my way to the ship we came on for a meeting
All right.
point.
Fair
Like,
enough.
we don't even have a discern meeting point. He's
I
just
know.
sitting there forever.
Right.
Eventually, it'll
I'd
show
be
up.
heading to the Merchants Guild.
I found you, so I'm gonna follow you.
You saw me climb down. You did not see me in the crowd. You'd have to roll because I did a stealth check.
You
And I
two
rolled
are
really
in
well.
the area of each other. Pippin, you can also
Ow.
roll to find him instead. Skullfort, you're out on your
That
own.
way you can stay
Where
hidden.
would you like to go?
Did we have a plan before where we were like stay as
No,
a,
we didn't.
like an inn or something?
No,
Not
Nothing.
that I was aware
you're on
of.
your own.
So
No, we don't.
there is nowhere you guys are currently staying for housing or food or
We had no
job
plans.
security.
You know what that means? I would like to ask. I would like to ask Sir Henry Charles Fauntleroy, Stricklerworth Calhoun III, at your service, Sir Skullfist. Hey, where do you want to go?
Well, that was quite entertaining, but I believe somewhere to sleep for the night.
All right.
Or
You wanna go to a barn
if you
or-
if you do prefer, considering your position in our relationship, we can go find more mischief to get into or more food to eat.
I'll straight be honest with you. Both of them sound good. Mischief, food,
Well,
or
as-
sleep?
As I am aware, you did gain some money from those fights, and so could pay for food for the both of us.
Let's go find it. Let's go find an inn or whatever. Go have a little food. You know, get a little relaxation done.
Very well.
Give me a roll or anything. Decision, or not decision, but a direction.
Oh, I'm sure anywhere will do for you.
So yeah, you're just wandering.
At this point, Henry Charles Fauntleroy Stripworth Colquhoun III Skullfist, at your service, Sir Skullfist, has crawled up your back more gingerly than before, when he was just like hanging on, just like claws straight into your thigh underneath your coin purse. He's crawled up your back a lot more gently this time and is now perched on your shoulder as you go off into the crowd in search of a place to stay.
Sounds good to me.
Money.
All right. Well, that's all happening since Pippen. Did you
Yep.
actually come to look for me?
I did do a quick check. I rolled an 11 with a -1, so I got a 10.
And I'm going to say that's not quite enough to find...
To make things
Araynore.
easier, I'm going to tell the bird to fly straight up for a second.
Okay. You do
From my
notice the
shoulder.
birds fly straight up
And then come right back down.
and then go right back down.
Good job, Morog.
Are you feeding me soon?
I have an
Yes.
idea of who that is.
Give me food.
I'll
Give me
head
food
in that
now.
direction.
I
I'll
don't-
head in that
here.
direction, but I'm not.
I give
like-
him some rations that I've had on me.
All right.
This'll
Pippin
hold you over till we
is
can get
moving in your
actual food.
direction. You are feeding a bird on your shoulder.
And Morog,
That's
if
just-
you go hunt down the other two and send them this way, I will give you more food tonight.
How will I communicate?
I can see through your
I
eyes.
only crow.
Go sit on their shoulder and just point your wing in my direction.
Isn't he telekinetic or something? No, he can talk! The bird can talk!
Yeah, but not.
The bird can
in
talk to
common.
me.
The bird can talk only about as Henry Charles Fauntleroy Stripworth Colquhoun III at your service, Skullfort, or Skullfist, can talk.
But he spoke in neural, when we first met
Celestial.
him.
Celestial.
Celestial area. Never mind. Only I could understand him in the first place, and even then,
And
Yeah.
Pepper talks in Fiendish.
Correct.
Yeah, so I understand
Pippen,
Fiendish.
you do notice said bird fly straight up out of the crowd again as you're nearing your target and zip across the city and start a search pattern.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I try and see if I see? Because I'm assuming it's Araynore. I'm assuming that means Araynore is in the area, but that's a little
Yep.
unsettling. So I actually should do a check.
Yes, please do.
It's another 10.
Okay. You do find him this time. It takes you a minute or two, but you do find him.
I'm gonna come up and just instantly reveal myself to him.
Oh, good. There you are. I saw you climbing down from that
appears
building.
from a crowd.
Yeah. So
What happened to you?
I'm gonna be in stealth always.
Doesn't matter as long as we can group up and go hide for the night somewhere.
I make no promises.
We need an inn. Well, I need an inn at least.
Yeah, no. The fact that we need sleep, yes.
Yes,
Whether or not we're gonna be able to group up, I make no promises.
that's what the bird's for right now. Morog's off.
That's not what I mean. He saw my face.
Haredar.
Almost, probably all of my face.
Well, what about back here?
You stay in
Oh,
stealth.
yes.
Haredar.
Huh?
As you're on your way back to the ship, since Araynore has memory of the ship and like a recent attachment to it with meeting apples, the bird does find you before it finds Skullfort, and it just circles down, starts spinning around your head, and then lands on your shoulder.
Okay. Well, bird, are you gonna what?
Come on, people! He starts pointing a wing back the way you came from.
Okay. Lead the way.
It just keeps a wing up pointed in the absolute direction of Araynore at all times,
Kyle.
even when it's straight through
A building.
a building.
Yep.
So it takes you some time to get there.
Yep.
And we can move because the bird always knows where I am. So
Yes. Eventually, you do find Araynore and Pippen.
well, Araynore, Pippin's stealth again. Or
Well, there.
Actually,
was
I
going
haven't
to-
re-stealthed. I should do
I
that.
consider Pippen to be in your general area, so
yeah. Well,
I'm
you
stealth.
can stealth.
I'm stealth.
Yeah.
I
There we
am.
go.
I am shadow. It was a
Alright,
natural
and then-
19.
Well,
At
that
least
was
there's 3 of us now.
cool.
Yeah. I will say I got my money back at least. So
Yep.
as you guys are doing, then Haredar
we just need to go find
comes
somewhere to
up,
sleep.
and as he closes the final few feet to be within discussion distance, the bird just takes off straight into the air again and basically makes a beeline for Skullfort, lands on the opposite shoulder of the cat, right as Skullfort and Henry Charles Fauntleroy Stripworth Colquhoun III at your service, Skullfort, or Skullfist, have found a very lovely ramen shop.
Oh,
hot.
ramen?
That's hot.
Like, you guys just found this place. It's open late. There's like 3 customers. You walk up, find a table, and as you're about to pull the chair out to sit down, thud, a bird on your shoulder.
Hi.
I look through
you
the bird's eyes. I'm like, that thing took off very specifically.
The
I look through
cat
the bird's
looks
eyes.
over and just hisses.
Hi, birdie.
I look through the
I assume I
bird's
can't.
eyes just in time to
Wait,
see
I can't
that.
talk to you, but if you want, you can tell the others we got foods. Otherwise, we're just gonna be over here, so they can come. They can come to us if they need the. Otherwise, it's food time.
Araynore, you are looking through its eyes and hearing through its ears. You hear this.
I go, all right. I just tell Morag, go fly slightly above this. Since that can be
It
somewhat
just
telepathic.
launches. It just launches straight off of Skullfist's shoulder and starts circling above the building.
All right, towards the glowing bird.
I didn't know it was glowing.
Okay, I always imagine
make
it
it
having
glowing
a
if you
white
want.
celestial glow around it because of, well,
It's being
it's a celestial bird. A dim whitish glow.
I'm
just gonna follow you because you know where we're going.
okay. To you, it does. To everyone else, it does not. I'm gonna give you that. So you lead the way to find your bird circling above a ramen shop with a wizard halfway through his bowl of ramen.
All right, well, we found food.
Who has completely eaten his entire dish full of ramen with like fish heads in it.
Hey, fishes aren't
Well,
too
guys,
bad.
we got
Fish
some
food,
food,
you say.
and I promised Morag food. So, yeah. So we need to stay here for a
An
minute.
alleyway where it dumps its trash.
From the shadows, you hear me say, "You guys wait. You guys eat. I'll be back." And I'm heading to the Merchants Guild.
Make me another stealth check to get there, and while you're on the
Nat
way,
20.
I'm gonna stick with these people. All right, perfect. Just gonna roll to see if
Before
it
he goes,
matches.
before he goes, I know I need Morag because I need to feed him. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go, hey
I'm
Morag,
gonna stick
follow
with
him.
you guys for now.
Yeah.
Follow?
So we're gonna eat here.
Food.
Nope. Yes, food. Morag, you get food.
Food. Food!
I order the bird what he wants.
He looks at the menu, just like raises his beak, just like stares you in the eyes, and takes off around the corner straight to the garbage can.
I look through
Fucking
the bird's
beautiful.
eyes to see what the fuck's going on.
He's currently packing a fish skeleton clean.
I come
You gonna pay
back
for that?
to his normal senses. Well, the bird's fed, I guess.
Can you taste what
Yeah,
the birds
the
taste
rest
like?
of us are. Yeah, the rest of us are. I'm going to eat at least, since that was
Yeah.
fighting and that was
All right, you guys are able to order. It's a silver each for the meals, and the bird comes back a couple minutes later with just like a little bit of fish guts on its claws as it just lands on the table next to your meal and just stares at you.
What? I had told you could order. Well, I would order for you. And then you would go eat a rotten of fish.
Yes, delicacy.
Well, you can just
You
sit here
heard
with
him.
us because
Delicacy.
we don't know where the other one is anymore. So
Okay, I go eat more dead fish.
you go do that.
Takes off around the corner with the cat just like meowing
I just-
after it.
I just telepath to him. I'll let you know when we leave.
I don't care. As it just dives headlong straight into the garbage. Pippen,
Yes, sir.
you rolled a what now?
A natural 20.
Oh, I hate to inform you that so did the city guard.
What the fuck? My modifier's bigger. Fuck 'em.
Let's check that.
I swear to God,
What?
if their modifier is better than 9,
It is definitely not better than 9.
yeah. My modifier is better. Fuck 'em.
It's Sherlock, though.
We're working off of the natural 20 right now. You turn the corner onto the more center ring that the Merchants Guild is on, and you just start walking, and you are basically dodge rolling between groups of people, or like just like doing the electric slide in between them, and no one notices a thing, and then you bump into the back of one of the city guard patrols.
Oh dear God.
The soldier
Damn it.
spins around to stare at what bumped into him, and you've already just like slid straight into the next group of people, and you are gone. What would you like to do once you get there?
I'm gonna go in and basically just try and get some quick information. And try and get Skull Man just like honestly, that's just what they're gonna put on his porcelain thing. If I can get that for him, is a skull, is just Skull Man.
Okay.
Is his
So
name?
you're going to the Merchants Guild.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. All right. I heard you say that before. I'm just confirming it. All right. You get there. You go in the door, and there's the posters that were there earlier. There's a different lady behind the desk, and the common area has all but cleared out, considering it is a few hours after dark now.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and be like, "Excuse me. Some friends and I completed a quest earlier, but I'm wondering if we can get somebody who was involved in the quest but didn't sign a contract, a porcelain adventurer's crest, if that would be possible."
Aw, you beautiful bastard.
You're welcome.
And
Anyways,
they did not sign a contract.
correct. I'm wondering if it's possible. He was involved in helping with the quest, not signed a contract.
We do not have a policy in place that allows such a person to receive a killer's crest upon completion of someone else's quest. So, if you are looking for the killer's crest in particular, the individual would have to go to the Adventurers Mercenaries Guild across the way and take their test, or come pick up a appropriate quest from us here, where they would then be eligible for said killer's crest.
Understood. Second, how do we upgrade our killer's crests?
Once you receive a killer's crest, either from the Merchants Guild here or the Bounty Guild across the way, you will have to go through the Bounty Guild in order to upgrade your crest. Each completed quest depending on its duration or difficulty, will increase your standing on said crest, and certain milestones must be completed before your crest is upgraded.
Understood. And then my last question. Are there any good inns you would recommend in the area? Nearby.
Good inns. Well, as this is, she snaps her fingers and dancing lights appear above her that say, the Merchant's Guild. As this is the Merchant's Guild, we have plenty of merchants that come here searching for business, and we have a very complete list of inns in the city. If you're looking for specifically good inns, I can narrow it from this stack. It's a stack of about 1.5 inches thick. She just slides that to the side to this stack, and it's about 10 pages.
Perfect. How about ones close to the ramen shop, within, let's say,
Which ramen shop?
did I notice the name?
You can roll for it. I'll let you do that.
I got a 6. I just point in its direction and say that ramen shop over there.
There are about 3 ramen shops in that direction from here to the edge of the city, including the Sea Mirage.
Don't think it was that one.
I'm not quite sure that you ran into that one, as it is on the very, very edge of the city.
Okay.
But
Perfect. In between
if
those
you're looking
two,
for one in that section of the city, I can recommend. She reaches up to the 10-page, basically dossier of inns, opens it up. Page 6, 7, and 8 will all have the inns in that quadrant.
perfect. Can you help me narrow it down any more to maybe 1 page?
Well, if you're looking for the absolute best, that would be here on page 6. If you're looking for something more 4-star, that would be here on page 7. Sorry, 7 onto 8. About 3/4 of the way down, it changes to the next quadrant, which is going to be not near where you need.
Understood. I will do the top tier ones, just for the smallest page.
All right, page 6 here. You look at page 6. It has about 8 entries. The top one is the Fleur de Lis. The second one is the Silent Welcome, and so on and so forth further down the page.
Perfect. Thank you. The Silent Welcome, can you tell me where that is located on a map,
one?
roughly? The Silent Welcome?
The Silent Welcome. Bobby woke up and decided she was thirsty.
Fair.
The Silent Welcome is located for the street just south of here. That leads straight to the docks. It is the next street down, about 1/4 of the way down, on your left. Pippen, this is about 1/4 of the street and across the street from the ramen shop.
Perfect.
They probably just seen it.
I'll head back to the ramen shop then. Order
All right.
order a small thing, and then tell them about the inn.
All right. That's going to cost you about 7 bronze
Okay.
for a small portion. Everyone else, that was silver each, including Skullfist, who ordered for a cat as well.
So Anthony, you're down 2 silver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's a lot of silver. For a person who's poor, that's a lot.
So you're at what, 5 now?
Anywho,
Bobby is fucking
Most likely.
adorable right now.
I'm at 6. Unless I can. No, I got that money back.
No, you didn't get money back from that when we had to run, because that match didn't finish.
Fuck.
Yep.
I'm the only one who got money back, and that's because I stole some, and we're just not going to address that.
I am so proud of you. If I knew that. So, I explained to you guys the location of the inn I found. That is apparently a pretty good inn. And when I'm finished, I'm gonna make my way there.
All right.
I will go there as well.
All right.
Is the whole party coming, or
As you
just us two?
enter, the person at the front desk asks, 1 room or 2?
2.
2? All right. That will be 3 gold apiece.
I put 6 gold down.
Thank you, sir. Here are your keys, and slides 2 of them across, 1 for each of you. And we do have a common bathing pool large enough to swim in. Here on the ground floor, just down the hall at the end.
I'm gonna go clean up and go to bed.
I'm going to go relax in that area for a little bit.
I am gonna tell Haredar and Skullfist. Honestly,
Those
you guys
two-
can decide if you
Those
guys
two
are
didn't come
coming
with us, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Or they didn't say they were. Because we got charged for 2 rooms for 2 people.
Well, that was gonna be my whole thing. Was like they can decide if they want to bunk with us. The whole point
Right.
was that I'm not having 4 people in one fucking room.
Oh, hell no.
I barely am willing to accept 2. So you two can decide. You two can figure out who's bunking with who because I paid for 2 rooms.
I'll
If you
take
want
care
your
of
own
it.
fucking room, pay for it yourself.
I'll bunk
The
with
Paradar wants to share a room.
Where are you bunking?
I'll bunk with the Skull Man.
Thank you. Do I still pay the 2
Okay.
silver?
That means I throw with a key over at them. This is their problem.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go clean up and go to bed. Araynore and I are
So-
fucking hanging out, and you're gonna tell me the story. You fucking better about how you robbed them in the midst of a fucking break-in by the police, because I will be so proud of you.
So I'm just chilling there in basically the giant bath. I'm just going. So,
All right.
Hmm?
So
did you get fucked out of money by that last bet?
No, actually, I didn't place any money on it at all. Luckily for me, I would have.
Oh yeah,
been
luckily
out
for
then.
you. Yeah, no, I did.
Oh, how much
But-
are you out?
I was out for.
Was
On my sneakily way out, I tried to grab 4 of their bags of gold. I got 2 of them just due to some fuck ups, but hey. I got
so you
some gold out
robbed
of it.
them as the city guard were rushing in. You robbed the fighting rings.
It was illegal, so fuck it.
You know what? Fair enough. I love that. I am incredibly proud of you right now. I am. Oh God, the party's coming together. I love it.
You
I want
guys
my
are
money
having
back
this
at least.
conversation in the bathing pool after Araynore gave the key to Haredar and Skullfort. You two can decide if you want to go clean up downstairs as well, or everyone.
Do you want to share a bath together? Share a bed together? How you want to do this? And no, I'm not gay, but I'm just saying, if you want to stay warm.
No judgment. We can
Exactly.
cuddle.
Well, I'm going
This
straight.
is, by the way, by modern standards, a 5-star hotel. You will not go cold here. You will not freeze.
Wow, way to ruin everything.
I know,
He
right?
was gonna cuddle the hunky half orc, but now you fucking ruined it.
I know, right? Hey, if you want to sleep on the floor, you can.
No, he wanted to cuddle the hunky half orc.
If you can convince the hunky half-orc to cuddle with you, that's your prerogative.
But yeah, I'm heading to bed after Araynore and I have this conversation because I'm so fucking proud of him right now. I do need to be sure that I hide all of my gold bag, my fucking money. I am hiding that 100% because he just admitted stealing to my face. So I'm incredibly proud of him. All the more reason to hide my money.
When I'm done, I go there because I only need the 4 hours sleep. So, regardless, I go to sleep after him and I wake up before him. So,
Yep. Everyone can take a long rest, recover health, recover hit dice, spell slots, whatever.
It's funny, the only person who damaged me was Araynore, who I spent the
Yep.
night with.
Yep. And Eric
Just in the middle of the night,
still
stab.
at 1 hit point.
that entire time I've been basically just limping along. Anything, Aaron, not Haredar and the wizard want to do?
Before
Other than
bed?
sleep?
Anything?
Yeah.
Just
Before or
sleep.
after?
As long as I'm
'Cause,
clean,
Cole and
I'm
I went to
happy.
go take a bath because
All right. Do you have any aversion to bathing with other people?
How large is my penis? I should say, is it normal size?
Actually, that's a you thing. You created the character. You know that. He doesn't.
That is up to you. I do
you know
not
your
care,
character.
so you don't have to tell me.
It has to be normal, right?
That's your call, man.
As I said,
Like I
we
Okay,
don't
said,
care.
You don't have to tell me. If I want to
Okay, I'll
know,
have to-
I will ask.
I'll try to explain
Out
it in
of
detail just for the
curiosity.
others.
Hey, Anthony,
How
roll a D8.
veiny and throbbing is it?
Anthony,
No,
roll a
no,
D8
you don't
for
understand.
length.
Talked about who is that pedophile's name who hung his?
I have no fucking clue. I
Can't
don't
remember
Which
his
know.
name
I
one?
now.
believe his name was Anthony.
No! Oh my god! Ew.
Hey, Anthony, roll
They said that
D8
his
for
penis
size.
was.
You
It
know,
was egg-shaped.
again, like I don't care about the size. How veiny and throbbing is it?
It's egg shaped.
Regardless,
means it would
I'm still going
have to
to
be.
count a point. Kyle. Ding. One Salgado.
It's fine.
Fair,
It's fine.
fair. So yeah,
Anthony, you should roll a D8 for length.
actually, that would be a great way to decide.
You're damn right it is! Let's see.
Rolls a 1 on the
D8? Roll 5.
Average.
It's literally normal. No, that is normal?
Yeah,
Is that
Average.
flaccid or...
4 and 5 is average.
I was going to say it's average.
Uh,
That makes complete
you're-
sense, and I'll have to go into it.
Can we please skip this conversation?
Yes, we can now.
Yes. Yes. Everybody goes to bed and has a long rest.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Yeah.
And
Some
then
baby
and the
in the
shadows.
sun.
Everyone is now clean. For fuck's sake.
Hey,
Its color.
what, you
Unless
didn't love every
choose to
second of
still
that?
be covered in mud and grime and dirt. Does
We all
anyone
needed it, to be fair.
choose to still be dirty?
Fuck no. We've been in a
I hope
dungeon
not.
for days. And then we went into a fucking fighting pit and fought. Like, I was literally absolutely disgusting.
We were
When they
all
did that
covered in
fight.
blood.
No, we
Good
weren't, because they
morning.
were undead.
Okay, we were covered in.
We're completely covered in
Shit.
bone dust.
Exactly.
Good
But yes.
morning.
Morning.
You're
Morning.
all awake. It is daytime. You're all fresh and clean and clothed, and no one cares about dick size.
Well, that's where you are wrong.
At
And they
this
cared
moment,
enough to roll.
At this
That is a 6.
moment,
That is a 6 on a d6.
well, that's better than the 3 the captain and the guard rolled.
Good.
I'll take the above average. Anyways,
That is a very good point that I will bring up at a much different time.
I am even more curious now, but I won't ask.
Pippin, apparently you're supposed to roll a d4 because you're bite-sized anyway.
Well, actually, that's why I did the d6. Compared to the
You're
d8.
supposed to roll a d4.
He's not half the size of a normal human.
He is a halfling. It is in the
Actually-
name.
How tall is?
I got a
Pippin?
6 on a d4. Joke's on you, Megan.
Are you out of here?
I'm
How
not fucking
tall-
telling you that shit. Genetics,
How tall
that's what fucking modifier I'm rolling.
How tall
Genetics.
is Pippin?
Slightly
So
below
it is now
average.
Wednesday morning.
Yep. I wake up. Well, no, I've been up for a
Actually, you
while.
would wake up
As
first.
as
Both
Pippin wakes up, I just say, "So we're not doing a fighting ring tonight." I don't.
just after you say those words, because it is morning time. The sun is coming up and it's approaching. It's approaching mid morning. A solid 4 sheets of paper is just pushed underneath your door.
I go grab him.
On the front, it appears to be what we would now consider a newspaper. The front page screams, "Halfling killer strikes again."
God
Sergeant
damn it!
of
I
the
didn't
guard.
kill anybody. I'm sorry, I said that out
Sergeant
loud.
of the guard, first-hand witness.
Bull fucking shit! He saw me get away. Oh my god! Holy shit! He's the killer.
He was a human.
Yeah,
Uh,
but he's blaming me for it.
What is there?
Haredar and Skullfist, you guys get a similar paper. You can read it at your leisure. It
Damn
basically details another 2 dead bodies and 30 gold stolen from a company.
What company?
Bardo Bonds.
Okay, this is actually kind of fucked up.
Yes, they've been hit every single theft since you left the city.
Oh, that's so messed up. I was expecting the tannery 100% to be like 30 gold from the tannery, and it was going to be like, Araynore, You're gonna tell me so? As I full on know that he stole?
I stole 50. But
Exactly, that's gonna be the point. It was like they're hiding 20 of it because it was illegally gotten gains.
You do read on, and as you read, you get to a section that is the Sergeant at Arms first-hand witness of the perpetrator while fleeing the crime scene. And it describes Pippin's face to a T.
Jesus Christ, Pippen.
Oh no.
we can't take you anywhere, Pippin.
I'm gonna kill that man. I'm not
The
gonna lie, I'm
guard?
gonna kill that fucking guard. Because I didn't kill a fucking person. He followed me for fucking ever. And then blamed me for murders after I point blank told him I wasn't in town during most of
You
the
know what we
murders.
could do? I can tell
It's-
him I think I know who he
he's
is,
slated.
and I have him captured, and I can bring him to you, and then we just ambush him and
No.
kill him.
Nope, I'm gonna hand Araynore a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit. And I'm hoping you give it back to me if I don't die. Okay? I'm gonna hand
What are you
you
giving me?
288 gold.
Oh,
Like, literally, we can literally ambush him. We
I'm
can
gonna
literally help
give
you on
you
this.
my boots of
If
Elvenkind, my dagger
If I'm
plus one.
correct, this is your entire money supply plus
Yes.
like half your inventory, yes?
Just the magical stuff. Boots of Elvenkind. Removed. My dagger plus one. Removed. Potion of
I'm
healing
just adding my
greater.
backpack.
Removed. And then my bag of holding with a gold killer's crest and 2 whetstones. Fundamentally,
All
that's
right.
the shit I didn't want to lose. And then I'm going to, not stealth-wise, walk all the way to the city guard. All by my fucking self and turn myself in. No, actually, no, I am gonna stealth. No, I'm 100% stealthing. And I'm gonna try and find this dude and confront him.
Which dude?
The dude I saw last night chasing me.
Okay. The dude you saw last night, you cannot find for the life of you inside the on the streets on the way there. Please roll me stealth to make it to the HQ. And are you going to turn yourself in or find this dude first?
Find the dude first.
All right.
I failed.
What is it?
It's a 12.
I roll every single time, just so you know. You did not fail.
I rolled a
City
fucking
guard
3.
this morning is oblivious as fuck.
Perfect.
A solid 5.
I am actively looking for this dude. I do need you to know, I re-rolled a nat 1 there.
Less than a D12.
I need you to know I re-rolled a nat 1 there.
At this point, I've gotten more used to you just mugging
Reroll.
me in the streets
I
for
mean,
these
honestly
nat ones.
fair. Honestly fair. But I am looking for this dude. This is my whole focus.
Yeah. Okay. Did you roll a check to find him?
I did not. Can I roll
Yeah.
an investigation? Or do you want me to roll like an insight? What are you
Roll
looking
me
for?
one of those, knowing you it's probably going to be investigation.
It is going to be
and-
investigation.
And a stealth.
Okay.
Anyone else who wants to or is aware of the
I think I'm the
situation
only one
Pippen
aware
is
of what's
going through.
happening.
can start searching the city for anything odd.
I'm gonna go knock
Does he
on
want us to
the
help?
door quick to go wake the other two up.
Hi. What's
All right.
going on?
So, update. Pippin has just given me all of his shit. Like, all of it.
And
I think he's going to go hunt down that captain.
oh,
Did
How
you
can
guys
we
read the
help?
paper this morning?
'Cause
yeah, saw that somebody did it again.
And that the guard is literally blaming Pippen to a T.
Okay,
Yep.
that's why he's. Wait, did he leave already?
He just took off.
Oh dear God!
He is gone. He has left his money, his boots, his bag of holding, everything with me. So either we're doing a prison break, or he's going to get lucky. Either or. How do we want to address this?
I say we hunt down the guy before he finds him and tell him, hey, he either has the killed or we're going to beat the living fuck out of him. One or the other.
Well, that, or we could just chase after Pippen and keep an eye on him just in case of something goes south. That's not what he's trying to do. Like, he runs into the actual guy. He doesn't have anything on him at the moment, right?
He has his short sword. That is it. He did not give me that.
How bad?
I have his boots and his +1 dagger.
You also have my bag of holding.
Yeah. I have that. I have all that in my character sheet right now, so.
Perfect.
Well, I think we should probably just, follow him and keep tabs not too far, especially too close, just in case if they think we're associated with him and they do throw him in and we're all put in, we might as well just,
Well, if you two want to go do that quick, I'm going to run around town looking around for something.
Okay.
Because I got a bird to help me look around, so.
You did see it, right, Kyle? That was an amazing catch.
Well, thank you, and yes, I did.
Okay. That's all I cared about. I sent
Yep.
Kyle my rolls. That's what that was.
Yep. While you guys are discussing that, Pippen has basically been tearing through the city at, well, what one can consider as breakneck speed for a halfling, sticking to shadows as best he can, and not finding his quarry.
I'm gonna kill the motherfucker.
Eventually, you do find yourself outside the Mercenaries Adventurers Guild, if you'd like to step inside there, but you have not found the Sergeant at Arms that has accused you of more murders than you have committed.
Are there guards around me?
There are.
I'm going to straight up come over to them and be like, "Hey, where is who was he again? The captain of the city guard, or the captain of the?"
Sergeant Clive de Brule.
Yeah, where's Sergeant Clive de Brule?
Sir? He's the night shift, and we're gonna have some questions for you.
That's fine. Ask away.
Where were you last night between the times of midnight and 4 in the morning?
Fighting at the arena that you guys broke up last night and being chased by the sergeant. I woke up today to find him accusing me of murder.
The raid last night, from what we understand, was closer to 10 than it was midnight. So either you're lying, or you have a terrible sense of time.
100% do. I literally got my face clocked by a friend of mine in one of the fights. So,
Where's this friend now?
pleading the fifth there. I'm basically
The
turning
fifth of
myself
what?
in. Huh?
The 5th of what?
The fifth of Nunya. So are we gonna like actually figure this shit out and like go to the fucking station, or are we gonna just sit here with our dicks in our hands for the next hour or two and wait until night shift comes on so I can find Sergeant Clyde?
You can either intentionally fail or make me a strength athletics or a dex acrobatics to avoid being grappled by one of the soldiers.
I am going to make the check. I can do acrobatics, you said, right?
Yeah, if you want.
12.
Yeah, you start to just like squirm away as one of them lunges for you, but another one just grabs your arm, slaps it in manacles, and then attaches it to himself. And you are now basically handcuffed to one of the city guard, and the one you've been talking to up till now said, "You know what? That's a good idea. Let's go down to the station."
Fucking thank you. I was gonna go just like totally willingly, but you had to fucking assault me.
This is an arrest, not an assault.
If you were gonna arrest me, fucking arrest me. Say you're under arrest. Say halt, some shit. But all you did was attack me. As I'm like totally willingly walking with them. I'm actively like trying to lead them towards the fucking station because I'm actually pissed off with how this whole thing has gone. I am so angry.
Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely do that. As the guard just like pushing your shoulder ahead of him, just like hand on shoulder, leading or attempting to lead you while you're guiding
Trying
them
to lead
through
them.
the crowd.
Exactly.
He's just saying, "Well, you would have run if we told you to stop. This here isn't a
Okay. Last night I ran because I had over 200 gold on my person and I didn't trust you fucker, the guy chasing me, to give me that back when I proved my innocence. So guess the fuck, especially when I technically was running from an illegal fighting ring. Okay? So I didn't trust my gold ending up back in my
you
possession.
admit you were at the fighting ring.
I already told you that.
So you're admitting to staging or witnessing without reporting an illegal fighting ring within the bounds of the city and resisting arrest.
I've never denied it.
Good. We're gonna just write that down, and that's gonna become part of your charges along with the... Oh gosh, what is it now? Bill,
15 counts of murder.
15 murders?
I saw it in the newspaper today, hence why I'm talking to you guys. Because I was not in town for most of this.
Do you have anyone that can prove that?
I have at least 3 people who can prove that. Actually, 4 if I can find Ash. 5, but Apples was not... Like, Apples just helped us come back to town. Apples, actually, for 4 days. Yeah, actually 5. There is 5. And because we walked with Apples for 4 days in the cart. So 5, yes.
How convenient. You're an adventurer, right? He moves his hand from your shoulder to around your neck, pulls out a killer, and just like reaching for a killer's crest on a string around your neck. Do you keep it there?
No, I don't.
He doesn't have it.
No, I do.
No, you gave it to me.
I gave you the gold one that was in the bag of holding. That is not my killer's crest. I keep it in my pocket as he's trying to grab around my chest. It's in my pocket, left pocket.
He reaches down, fishes around in your pocket, pulls it out. Pippen.
Yes. And if you want to confirm, actually,
or murdering.
Actually, I can actually prove, because I have a contract that we just recently filled out. That was at least a day's travel away. So that's a day there, day back, that I recently filled out. But we were there for probably closer to a week. If you want to talk to the guild. So are we fucking here yet, or are you going to just keep pushing me into this crowd? Or do I have to tell you where you work?
Oh shit, you're right. He yanks on
Fucking
your
yes.
shoulder and just like shoves you towards the edge of the
Yeah,
towards the edge
fucking
of the
thank you.
crowd.
Fucking thank you.
As this is all going on, we're obviously searching town.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And I have
you
Morag
have
looking
your
for...
bird up and circling by this
Morag
point.
is looking for either A, Pippen, B, the guard, or C, something strange happening.
Okay, so Morag spots them and reports back to you telepathically, because that's how he communicates,
Right.
that they're walking into the one of the nearer City Watch posts. Moments before, they just walk straight in.
Go get the other two.
Pippen. Yes. Pippen.
As I start walking
You
towards
explain
the
this
building.
to them, and then start walking into basically the lion's den.
Yep.
And the guard that basically arrested you tells one of the guys at the front desk to go check the... What was it you said? The
Merchant's Guild.
Mercenaries Guild?
Merchant's Guild.
Merchant's Guild. Jack, go check the Merchant's Guild, see if this one, Pippen,
Take the killer's crest with you to prove it.
turned in a
Contract.
contract here in the past couple of days that kept him out of town.
Would have been yesterday.
Yeah.
Would have been yesterday evening.
Alright, you're going in a sale.
Fine
And
by me.
he-
At least take my weapons.
He absolutely does on
Good.
on the way
Do your
there.
fucking job, because at least one of your officers isn't. He's framing me for murder, which I'm fairly certain he's committing.
Sergeant wouldn't do that.
Sergeant wouldn't.
He says as he starts just like unbuckling your belt, and
So,
just like takes
just-
your entire belt.
Okay, just for reference, what would I have left on my fucking inventory? Anything?
Currently, they think
The
you're
short sword?
wanted for 15 counts of murder.
Right, but like
And
for instance, I have a water
300
skin, a sealed note. Like, are those
And-
gone as well?
Hang on a second.
Yep.
Just
My bad.
Just hang on.
My bad.
Currently, they think you are the suspect wanted for 15 counts of murder and 320 gold worth of theft.
Damages.
They do an entire strip
It was
search.
over 500 in gold of stolen value, which
Alright,
100 was
sorry.
mine.
520 gold in theft.
Theft.
They do an entire strip search. Everything short of a cavity search. Give you your own a prison thong to wear, still manacled, and shove you into the nearest jail cell.
Okay. While they're trying to do this, or while they're like after they've like stripped me down to a fucking loincloth, can I try and do a sleight of hand check to try and get like just a little small piece of like try and get like keys or something for the manacles?
Go ahead and roll it, please.
Okay. I failed. Probably. 6
What'd you
plus 7. 13.
You manage to get the handcuff key.
Okay.
Just snatched it, unhooked it, and palmed it. Where are you gonna keep it?
I'm palming it, but I'm gonna have it like when after they're about to throw me into the cell, right? With me palming it, I'm just gonna keep it in like my fucking right cheek.
Are you sure you don't?
Yes,
Which cheek
yes.
do you mean?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. All right. We're gonna.
I'm not
cut
putting it up
away
my
from you
butt.
there. We're gonna cut
Wow.
away from you there to the rest of the group, it is nearing mid-morning. You know that Pippen entered the city guard station just in front of you. What would you like to do?
I'm waiting here for
What
the
would
other
you
two
like
to
to
get
do?
here because I sent Morog to go get them. Or are they? Is it implied they're here now?
It's implied that they are there with you.
All right, we're going in.
Let's go in.
Yep.
All right.
Did you hide the gold or anything like that?
I don't need to. I'm
You
not
just-
wanted.
Do you just have that on your person?
Yeah, because we had to turn in the keys as we left because we only paid for the.
Okay.
I mean, he
Keep in
could
mind,
easily
this
put
is
it
in
all in the bag of
gold.
holding. He could easily
Well,
put all of it in the bag of holding. Just putting that
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, anything
Yeah.
of Cole's is at least in the bag of holding. So
Pippins?
anything of Pippin's.
Who's Pippin?
Thank you.
Who's Cole?
It's my rat that I've
I think it's a
named.
fish.
Actually, you
It's
know
the rat
what?
in the
I
cell
have a
with me.
I have a better option for the question of who is Cole. Cole, the sergeant on duty, stops you as you enter and says, "What's your business?"
We're here to visit
Visit who?
a prisoner that literally just came in.
You're gonna have to be more specific. We brought in 4 in the past
Halfling.
30 minutes alone. Halfling? You're still gonna have to be more specific. We brought in 3 in the past half hour alone.
Okay,
Out
the
of
one that
out of
you're
the back,
accusing.
you think you hear somebody yell, "Of fucking course you did, you racist fucks!" That isn't Pippin. That was
All
not
right.
Pippin, because Pippin's chewing on a fucking key. Like,
We're here
Pippin's
to.
not talking.
We're here to see Pippin.
Pippin. Oh! Yeah,
The one that you're pinning all the murders.
The one here under suspicion of resisting arrest and engaging in or witnessing without report of illegal fighting.
Yeah, that one.
Are you
Yeah.
his lawyers?
Yes.
You don't look like attorneys to me, but all right. Go ahead.
It's my off time
He's
work.
down the hall. He's down the hall. Second jail from last on the right side, right across from the other halfling we're holding for questioning, named Pippin. All right, now Pippin's the second from last on the right. Mary is the one that's second from last on the left. Yeah, that's
That's so
it.
fucking Mary.
Just-
I'll recognize
Yeah.
him when I see him. All right, see ya. As I walk down that way, and I just go stop in front of Pippin's cell.
I'm kind of just sitting there, like, blank-faced, and just, like, takes a second, realizes that it's Araynore, and just spit the key into my hand and say, "Hurry up and fucking take this, quick." I put it.
I just grab it quick.
Cuffs. I take the key to the cuffs and put it in his hand. All on him.
I just grab it quick.
Yep. Is there a window in my cell?
Araynore, I'm going to need you to make me a dex sleight of hand check because you're the one that is in view of the guards.
Oh, there's a guard. Never mind. I'm not doing that. If there's a guard, I'm not doing that.
He's not right there, but like he's down the hall where he can see the people visiting.
Okay, fine. I'll do it then. Fuck.
Hold on. I'm gonna go. Hey, Skullfort, go annoy the fuck out of that guard quick.
I think that would just probably give you advantage or him disadvantage.
Yeah, Wizard.
Hi.
We're trying
Go
to get you to go say hi to the guard.
The guard.
And
Ask
say
him
what?
about my rights and shit. Ask him about my rights and shit.
Go be a pretend
Should I tell
lawyer.
him?
Go ask him about
Should I-
prisoners' rights.
Tell him about my new spell I just learned. It's a necromantic. It's necromantic touch. It's actually insanely cool.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
That's
no,
a bad
totally
idea.
do that. Totally do that. Totally do that. That will 100% work.
Go do it. Go annoy him somehow.
I like to talk to the guards.
Alright.
While
I like
he's
to push me
doing
to
that,
jump.
I'm going to take the key quick.
Araynore, I think I'm pretty fucked here, probably. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. The dude who in the papers, the guy who's claiming that I am guilty, he's a nice night shift sergeant. Odds are good he is 100% directly involved in this because he's the one accusing me. I'm proving my innocence in the sense that I was not here for most of the murders. Through the city guards who are going to check on the contract we turned in, and at least one, if not multiple of you, may have to testify that that was the case. And I probably, frankly, I'm probably going to have to do some kind of like manual labor, maybe serve some jail time. We'll see about that. We'll see what the charges, like the long-term effects of me pretty much just like...
Well...
Pretty much, I told two city guards I 100% was in the fights last night. Don't worry, I didn't rat anybody out.
Also, Araynore said we're your lawyers. So...
Perfect. That means you guys can come visit me regularly, assuming I don't break out. By the way, do any of you have like a needle?
No.
Something small and metal.
While this is, we're gonna quick cut from that to a certain someone approaching one of the guards who is watching the hallway with the prisoners in it. Go for it. What are you doing?
Hi, officer. Officer. So you have Pippen murder, like a lot. He most definitely didn't do it. Like, I can attest for that since we weren't even in town.
You and who others? And who can testify for your defense?
The Merchants Guild, I think?
That's correct.
Like, we literally have a contract for it?
Do you? What's your name?
Yes? That's going to be a difficult to... I don't have a... Currently, I'm going by Skull. I guess it's more of a moniker than anything, but it changed now. Like, I can't remember. That's neither here nor there.
So you have a name that's more of a moniker that changes often?
Yes. If it means anything, it's really easy to tell. I don't make it.
Merchants Guild that can vouch for this knows that you are an associate of the prisoners.
Me specifically, I'm probably not in the layers or anything because I've met them on the. But both of them, most definitely. All three of them, most definitely. Technically, all of them. And then they can vouch for my name that I know them.
And your name is and has been?
In the last probably 3 months, it's been Skull Fort, Skull Tenaton, Skull Sword, and Skull Megalobob.
What is it currently?
Currently, it's Skullfist.
What has it been for the past few days? I'd say week and a half.
Recently, up till I went into when I got out of the dungeon, a couple days ago, I've been going by Skullfist. This is a very normal thing. It's very.
Oh, I'm sure it is where you come from. I'm sure it is. But here,
I honestly don't know where I came from.
By the way, Anthony, you've been cutting in and out.
I'm so sorry.
I'm also dealing with a dog who is begging for my peanut butter crackers. Just so you know. Here, people have one name only, one name they signed a contract with, and the same name they finish the contract under. Do you have
Good news.
a contract with this Merchants Guild yourself?
Personally, no, but the others do. Because I met them before. I met them during when the contract was, and I was helping them, and I decided that their party, I'm just going to join them, and then future, I'm going to see if I can join them on the future endeavors. If it means anything, the front desk clerk most definitely seen me, and most definitely knows I did ask, but she did say no.
So you currently, yourself, personally, are an unreliable witness as you have a different name, do not have a contract, and did not turn said contract in with the same people as the rest of the group. Yes?
I have a familiar you can ask also if you. Oh, right, you can't actually ask. Now that is a conundrum.
I'm hearing weird shit going on down the hall. I'm like, hey, Haredar,
Yeah.
go help distract the guard. I
You
don't
see
see
it
it.
as a
I sent the
conundrum,
wrong one.
then you understand the plight of the city guard.
I think he's
The
distracted.
city guard is most likely to keep the peace and keep the laws in place. Yes.
Yeah, which means with the 15 people dead, we can't allow any more. If your fella here was the murderer, we can't let him go.
How about this? If someone gets murdered while he's in there, what would that imply?
That would imply that there's murder in the streets. If someone gets murdered under the same moniker and same killing style as the current murderer, that would mean that he is innocent. Or he has someone acting in his place.
That would be. That would, at that point. No. I mean, yes, that could be, but why? How many freaking halflings would be going around murdering people massive amounts, or be willing to murder on the behalf of someone else who would be considered their friend? Who would be willing to risk that much? Look.
Also, I have no halfling friends.
How many people have you heard say, I would kill for that person?
Well, not me. But in all honesty, I'm very selfish. But that's beside the point. How many halflings have I heard say that? I'll straight be honest with you. Not to sound racist, but every single halfling I've ever heard is selfish.
Stop.
It's a little bit racist, but let's be honest with you, they're kind of selfish.
People. Halflings, elves, humans, dwarves, gnomes, anything. Anyone. How many people?
I'll be honest with you, that is a very bad question to ask me, because I don't actually remember anything up till about 6 months. Or however long it was.
Claiming amnesia, are you?
It's not a good time.
This is going well. This is going so
It's not a good time.
amnesia.
While he's looking away, that's when I get the key.
It is the reason.
You poor bugger, you. If you actually had amnesia.
If you look at me, I literally have almost nothing to my name.
That means you're a drifter,
wizard,
not a maniac.
I mean, truth be told, that would actually be a really good way to explain everything. I just say I want to tell. I actually want to be using that in the future. Just tell everyone I just am a drifter and I don't know. It sounds better than me being an amnesia, because let's be honest, that just sounds like I've been punched in the head and now I have brain injury. I'll try to be honest with you. That actually does. We'll just say that because it just sounds better.
Are you, or are you not, claiming to be an accomplice of this man named Pippen? Pippen.
Most definitely.
Now, we are holding under suspicion of being the murderer. Are you or are you not an accomplice of this person?
The terminology.
in your terminology, most definitely.
Since
But
our conversation was shorter,
I
I've
am
been
most definitely
listening
willing to
that while
stay
pretending to
here
talk.
and not leave until someone can actually speak to the goddamn Merchants Guild. I am willing to wait with you guys, like sit here and not move whatsoever and be watched until this can be fixed. So
That is
let's
good
be
enough for
honest
me.
here.
He reaches out for your hand.
You froze.
Do you offer it? I froze?
No, you're good now. You're good.
Okay. Skullfist,
no need
he reaches out
to,
for your hand.
It's like I'm most definitely working with you here, so you don't need to. I'm willing to like give you everything and just walk with you. So let's go.
Appreciate that. He reaches out his other hand to shake yours.
Shake.
All right. He grabs hold of your hand, claps a manacle on it.
I just hear the clanking of Do I hear the clanking? Just hear the click?
Yeah.
God damn it!
Yeah.
I look
Assault!
over.
Like, I have no idea what's going on. I just yell, assault! Assault! He's assaulting
Before anything
me!
else,
He's
else
right.
happens,
I
I look
understand.
over.
I had a feeling
He's
you would do
right.
that.
We got an associate of the killer here. He flips you around, grabs your other arm, slaps the other manacle on it.
I look over at Haredar. Go help now.
Okay, no, you two, get the fuck out of here and figure this shit out before you get arrested with my shit. And I'm literally just staring Araynore down. Like,
Yeah.
Haredar,
Alright.
do what you want. Araynore, don't you dare get arrested with my shit or I will fucking end you when I get out of here.
Fair point. Was
Go to the
there a
Merchants
point in
Guild,
time
get a
where
copy, bring
I
it
could
here.
have gotten
Jesus,
the key regardless?
As he is pushing Skullfist towards one of the more empty cells, which, Pippen, you're in. Jack, the guy who is dispatched to the Merchants Guild, arrives with a copy of your contract, Pippen.
Fucking right he did.
Oh my god, yes.
Wait! This man is innocent. He actually was missing for about a week. He's got a contract. It's been signed. It was recently filled yesterday.
Evening.
This man is innocent. The guard who is holding you, Skullfort, just grumbles under his breath, pulls out his set of keys, and unlocks your handcuffs. Says, "God damn piece of shit! Almost had 2 arrests in one day."
I mean, you had to know that it was very weird for
Skull, shut up.
come in and say they're innocent and they come in here. And
I knocked Skull out. So
girls went just do that.
Holy shit, Al. Oh my god. Paradar's just like, whack!
Haredar knocks him unconscious.
He walks over to Pippin's cell. Just he doesn't make any motion to unlock it. Just points at you and says, "You're still under suspicion of participating in unauthorized fights,
Understood.
organized fights, and for that."
Can we pay off the bounty?
That's fine.
Or
Hey, I have no problems with that. Just remember, somebody just last night accused me of being the killer when you just got evidence that I wasn't. As I stare the person down.
To being at those fights, though.
I did, and the person who chased me down decided to identify me as the one they saw, apparently, kill someone. If not, no, 2 people if the newspaper is to be believed.
There were 2 bodies.
in his
I'm
defense,
just saying,
you really
I will stay
investigate.
here, no problems. Make sure you investigate this. You're the city guard. Do your fucking job. As I then go back in the corner and just sulk.
The guard just sort of huffs at you, turning your back and just sulking in the corner. Just huffs and looks out the window. Well, it's about second It's about mid-morning. Anything to say for that? And starts walking away without waiting for a reply. From across the hallway, you can hear the prisoner known as Mary pipe up. It's mid-morning. What about second breakfast? Or 11
And
seats?
afternoon
I still haven't
tea.
got my 11 seats.
Don't forget afternoon tea.
And just starts yelling down the hall at this guard, just shambling down the hall slowly, just plugging his ears.
Yep.
As
I look back at Araynore and Haredar.
Mary just starts yelling
Yes.
insult upon insult for not providing enough food for the prisoners.
Amen. And I look at Araynore and
I would like
Haredar
to speak to. I'd like to speak to one of the
You're
guards.
unconscious.
Probably one of the ones who I was
Haredar
just
knocked
talking
you
to.
unconscious. Haredar knocked
Why?
you
Why did you knock me unconscious? Why? What did I do?
You talk a lot. You did your job too well. If I'm honest, you did your job too fucking well. That's what you did. You were too good at what you do.
You are now unconscious.
You were a threat to society because you are too good.
We will wake you up outside the police
Ask-
station.
Ask one of the goddamn cops how you guys can help. At least help find the person to finish this. Have any, etc., etc. Try to help the investigation along.
Yeah.
Now,
I do look at you two.
Body.
I do look at you two and go, get out of here. Start figuring this shit out. And if a key drops from the window, I know where to go. Well, actually,
So
I
I
know what
did
to
get the.
I did give you the
Did
key.
I get the? Okay.
Yes.
So I now have a cell key.
No, you have my cuff keys.
Cuff keys. Yeah, I have cuff keys.
It's not the cell key.
Add custom item.
Fucking assholes.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
God damn it! I'm in the right group.
So I just look over at Haredar, grab the body. We're going.
Yeah, I will. Throw him over my shoulder. Bring him.
Wouldn't be the first time.
All right.
Wait, is this the first time where you guys carried me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's not the first time we've knocked you out, but it is the first time you've been carried. Don't worry, you get used
First
to
time
it
someone knocked me
eventually.
out because you fucking knocked me out last time. It was you.
Yeah, it was.
You punched me in the fucking face.
You were possessed,
You
and I
had
got
that-
you in
you
the
didn't-
back of the head. I would have killed you if I hadn't done blood damage and just thought I was gonna knock you out. I would have fucking killed you.
So
My head
I
still
just
hurts
say-
because of that.
all right.
I think I
You
lost
have a
memory.
good day, officer. I may
I
be
believe
back
it.
again to talk with my
Client.
client here,
Good day.
Respect to
and
the
we just
officers.
walk
never
out
hurt.
the front with Haredar having a body just slung over his shoulder.
And then I'll.
You should probably also
definitely-
ask for any written documentation of
definitely
this.
get some looks for the unconscious body of Skullfist just over your shoulder as you walk out. Like, you even hear one of the guards just muttering to one of his associates, and the word assault reaches your ears. But other
It's
than
not
that,
assault. He's our
No.
companion,
It's
and
not-
he was just being very annoying.
I think they were talking about Skullfist being the assaulter.
What? Who did I assault this time?
Verbally.
Oh, well, you're not right there.
I've already been arrested, so I can verbally assault whoever the fuck I want. I'm being insanely petty in this prison cell, and I have no fucking problems with it.
And then I'll put Skullforge on a chair and then try to slap him awake.
Whack!
Alright, how much damage do I take?
It's not
If it was Araynore or
Honestly,
Pippen, I would say no
honestly,
damage,
you-
but because it's
You
Because
probably
Haredar-
don't need to fucking worry about it. It's probably just the light little...
It's light taps.
it's Haredar. I don't think it is
Haradar's
a
light
little
tap
bit
and just
assault.
backhanded.
the question is not. The question is not how much damage do you take. The question is, do you want to take damage?
From Haredar, most definitely. Like, it is most definitely. He is whose fist.
I see
are really made
Haredar
of goddamn
wind
steel.
up his I see
Haradar's
Haredar
unarmed attack
whined.
damage is 5. Do you want to be taking that 5 damage?
God, that
All
sounds
right.
horrible.
I see
You
Haredar
can say
winding.
no. You
up.
can say no. You don't want to take it.
The thing is, I don't think I can. Haredar is that. In my
The
mind,
DM
when I think of
literally
Haredar,
said you could. The DM literally said you could. Say no. I don't
I
want to take
know,
5 damage.
but the problem is, I'm thinking of this in roleplay fashion.
All right. To solve this
Only
problem,
because I may need the HP. A roleplay fashion, I would say if he was just lightly tapping me, it would
Anthony.
still hurt enough that it would be like a normal person. It would be like if Pippen punched me in the face.
Anthony,
Except I don't do any damage with my punches.
to solve the problem here, I see Haredar
Yes.
winding up to fucking smack the wizard awake. As he does that, I go, no, hold the fuck up. I just do light taps to go, wake up. Wake up.
Okay, I can agree with this. Haredar,
Can we
this is
go
your
for
fault for having fists of goddamn steel.
Skullfist, if you actually really want to take damage, you can take 1 damage of wake
I
up
wish I
damage.
took 1 damage. I actually like that. I think that does make sense when it comes to Haredar.
God, fucking damn it, Dave. Alright, you take 1 damage of wake up damage. You guys are outside the checkpoint, basically, the city guard tower, and you just recently found out that your traveling companion is under suspicion of participating or witnessing without reporting unauthorized illegal fights. What would you like
So
to
how
do
are we
next?
going to get... He is being at least committed for one thing. How are we going to get him out of here?
I don't.
Isn't it we could just pay off this off to the court or the city government, whatever? Or is this a different place?
Actually, that's a good point. I'll be right back. I walk back in and I just go, so... I just say to the clerk, so what is the potential punishment for Pippen now that it's been dropped down to just being charged with not reporting a fight and resisting arrest?
Participating.
Well, considering the original charges he's under,
But those are being waived because he's been proven
which are being
innocent.
waived because he was proven he was not in the city during that time. He'd be liable to pay 10 gold and community service.
Can the community
You
service
guys
be
think they pay no
paid
community
in
service?
guild quests?
Community service does not count as guild quests. Nor can
Or
it.
helping the
It has
community?
to be authorized by the city or a service for the city.
How much community service are we talking here?
In order for him to be scot-free,
Yeah.
I mean, ideally.
a current perpetrator of these here crimes. He's pointing at the wanted poster with the updated 2 extra kills and 50 gold in theft.
Yep.
He can find this perpetrator, he'll be free to go.
All right. Well, I need him to do that. How about if we find that guy, he gets off scot-free, no gold or anything?
But
That's the point of the community service when it comes to arresting other criminals.
So, you want to go get him for me then?
Me? No, I don't get up. I only sit here and drink and
Okay.
eat.
You want to
and-
send someone to go get him?
Holy fucking shit.
Let's go get the not Mary.
Not Mary.
He gestures over towards one of the more junior city guard officers, and that one gets up, grabs the keys off the wall, goes down the hall, and returns a few minutes later with Mary. No,
Not-
not second breakfast, Mary. The other one.
Okay, I will
the one
come
that
back
got
there
into
with
that.
you. I will come back with
I
you
wanna
and go
cross
find the right
all
one.
from him. I want to cross.
I mean, we can
all
take
from
him. We don't know what,
And you
how good or useful he
better
is.
bring
We
his
keep him as a
shit
shield.
up front, too. All the shit that you took off of him when you arrested him.
Yes, that's there in the locker, and I'll get the key once he's here.
I can take them both.
Cussler takes Mary back, slams him in his jail cell across from Pippen, and turns around, takes the few steps across, and unlocks your door, and leads you by the cuffs to the front desk. And from there, he unlocks one of your hands, the right one, to be exact, takes it and dips it into a bucket of ink, like large enough for like even orc-sized hands. But your hand comes out bright red.
Is it magic?
No, this is a pigment. So it just colors the
special
skin.
properties?
No.
Was he caught red-handed?
Har. Actually, yes, that was the point. Thank you for getting it.
Wow.
Anyways,
Technically, I was not caught red-handed.
No, but you admitted
was
to
turned
what
in.
you did. Ineffectively, you were caught red-handed because you admitted to it. This is gonna keep you from leaving the city. Your effects here, Key. That locker there. Nope, not that one. The one over, one up. One left. There we go. Left.
Perfect.
And you find your effects in that locker. You leave the key in there, and you get literally everything back except what you gave Araynore.
All right. We walk out. I say, "You got my shit, right?"
What?
Wait, so what's up? What's up?
can we help you?
He goes from holding up a finger for wait a moment to grabbing a bottle of something that you don't quite know what it is, but it certainly seems like alcohol. Takes a deep swig, sets it down. If you don't find him, the perpetrator, this person, he points at the wanted poster. You do back here 48 hours, or your sentence is worsened. Got it?
Understood.
Get out of here.
Walk out and be like, "Please give me my shit. I need to fucking stab someone."
As long as you're not stabbing one of us. Maybe the wizard, but...
Well, as long as they don't die, I mean, a little stab never hurts anyone.
But yeah, take it all back.
I'm working on it. So, we need to find the dude who framed me. Basically,
Yep.
that's first
Yep.
thing.
Basically, that is what your terms for parole are.
Alright, so... I can't believe that worked.
Oh.
Actually, just walking in and asking for them to release you.
May I point out that Pippen may or may not have a side objective, extra objective, whatever, of finding this Sergeant de Brule who framed him for 2 extra murders.
Yeah.
Not that you can find
I mean,
him
he could just be
currently.
really stupid. Maybe he didn't do it on purpose. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just go kill him.
We're not killing the sergeant. That puts us in trouble.
Oh. Well, let's first talk to the sergeant, and if he's an asshole.
And Anthony's gone again.
Why the fuck do I have 576 gold?
Because you're
'Cause you-
rich, you can probably afford a small
Because
castle.
you never removed it from yours, I guess?
I didn't touch my gold. I literally removed it and haven't touched it. I thought Kyle added something. That's what I thought.
Probably a glitch. Just bring it down to that.
Yep,
You
I
did
zeroed it
touch
out.
Your currency.
Yep, I zeroed it out,
touch
and
your
I know
currency
what it
unless
is.
You're a Skullfist,
Okay.
who,
I'm good.
according to current files, has nothing
5 silver.
in regards
five
to
silver.
money.
I feel like there was
I-
one other thing. What else did I
I
have?
find silver. Why haven't you told me go silver?
You had 2 whetstones.
Yep.
You had your boots of Elvenkind. You had your dagger plus
Not
1.
showing up on your character sheet. I don't know.
Bag of holding.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's
Yep.
on mine. It makes sense. Like I'm
And
not rich. I don't
288
have their
gold.
money.
Okay. Yeah, then never mind. I have everything then. I thought I had one more magic item. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably
Not-
wrong. I know what it
Not
is.
to
I was
my
thinking of
knowledge.
when I had the elven chainmail, but I gave that to Skullfist right away. So I only had
Yep.
3 items up top for a little while. Anyways, so basically, I'm gonna go right back in now that I have all my equipment equipped and shit, and go out of curiosity. The sergeant, who witnessed the 2 murders last night, when does he get on shift, and where would I be able to talk to him?
That's his night shift. He'll be on dusk, dark, whatever. Way later from now, he'll be on long after I'm gone.
I'm about ready to.
How
stab
would you
this son
feel
of a
if
bitch.
we,
I just walk right out. Oh my god! I'm ready to kill everybody involved in this. Holy
I agree.
shit.
I never said that the city guard was competent.
Evidently.
Except for
Fucking
Sherlock
evidently.
Holmes. Except
He
for
may or
Sherlock
may not
Holmes, wherever
exist
he
in the
is.
city. He may or may
Oh!
not exist in the city.
That reminds me, that stealth check that you rolled that I didn't.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that I didn't fulfill basically soon after. That came into play during the fights, and it was a natural 20, so they tracked you straight to the tannery and then busted the place.
Is the captain the Sherlock Holmes?
We'll find out when
So
I
the
fucking find the
person-
bastard.
The person
God.
that caught up to Pippen was a sergeant. There wasn't a captain
Well,
on
sergeant.
site.
Okay.
And no, it wasn't. The
How is he not?
person who is the person who's the Sherlock Holmes was a legit commander, not a sergeant, and is basically
Still not
higher
known.
level than the sergeant at arms.
It's southeast, right?
The common guard saw Pippen and tracked him. That's why it took so long.
Ah.
Anyway, moving
I'm
on.
gonna be right back. I need to go get a charger. I'll be back.
You guys, honestly, I'm gonna just say that these guys are probably. I'm gonna send these guys out to figure out their own shit, and I'm just gonna wait here for the guard that I saw last night.
Do you want to attack these?
Do your own investigation. I'm finding this motherfucker.
Like, we can kill these guards also if you would like.
I'm not killing
if they
anybody.
are-
I was almost framed for enough murders. A whole
I'm just
8
saying,
of them. A whole
If they're
8
so
of them.
incompetent that they're that they're going to go after us, we can make. But I am going to go with whoever you want, since this is completely against you, so it's for you.
Pippen, you are asking to wait like 12,
Oh, I remember what it was.
8 to 12 hours for this guy to show up to work for the night shift. Would you please roll me an insight check? Specifically insight.
I think that's Reaper.
Nat 20, baby. Nat 20. Come on. You can do it for me.
This
12?
has nothing to do with. This has nothing to do with specifically pointing out the sergeant.
Yep.
So
12.
on a 12, right about noon, you're just standing outside this place waiting for this dude to show up, right?
Yep.
Okay. So right around noon, it occurs to you that
Josh off.
whoever it is that's been impersonating you is probably a halfling with light brown hair, considering the description on the thing.
Yep.
The sergeant who got a good look at
No,
you
I thought it was a giant.
was a human,
Yep.
which means that
It wasn't the same
sergeant
person.
who got a good look at you saw that you were a halfling, likely one of the only halflings in the group, and singled you out for those murders and didn't actually claim to see you committing them, just in a group of violent people who likely could have done it. So it's not so much,
Where was the
hey,
murder
I saw
according
that
to the
person
newspaper?
commit murder. It's not so much, hey, I saw that person commit murder. It's, hey, I saw that person commit illegal acts that might be the murderer. What was your question?
Where was the murders committed? The most recent two? According to the newspaper?
Bardo Bonds, which was about 2 blocks away from where you were
Okay.
last night specifically.
Oh shit. So there are 3 Bardo Bonds places, right?
Correct.
Perfect. Skullfort?
And 4 of us.
Or
Yes, sir.
Skullfist?
This
You're
is
going
about
with
noon.
Araynore. You're going with Araynore.
I don't want the wizard.
I don't give a shit what you want. This is how we're doing it based off of composition. You're going to one of the places. Haredar is going to another, and I'm going to the third. And we're going to find this fucker and catch him and meet back here.
That could be it.
Shouldn't we send
Why would they go back
the
to the
wizard
third
with
time?
Haredar?
Because all he's doing is attacking Bardo Bonds. There's only 3 places in town. Trust me, I unfortunately know this all too well. I've been to all 3 of them in a night.
Wait, you've been to all 3 of them?
Yeah?
Have you sure you haven't? You're not the actual,
We were out of town for a lot of this.
I just,
Oh,
in a
that's
hush tone, just kind of look over at, well, just pull the wizard aside and go, he did commit the first night.
Shut
for
up.
us."
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I literally said earlier I was almost framed for 8 murders. Like, I've done enough to incriminate myself here. You can shut the fuck up about it. Don't spread it in the fucking streets. Now go to those locations. We're gonna wait for them to hit because he seems
That's
to hit
at
every
night,
fucking
though.
night. Yeah, it's
We
every
got-
fucking night.
We've got a whole half day. Oh shit, Haredar, your other axe.
Oh yeah, you go get your axe.
I'll have to go get it.
We're actually
Alright.
probably pretty near it.
And we've got a lot of time yet between here and there, so
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that gives
what
us
would
time
you
to go
recommend?
do. Well,
We
since
should
this
go
is-
eat.
And since it seems to be happening after midnight, I am planning on. I'm gonna go investigate this guy in that contract you gave me, and I might want someone scary right behind me for that one.
He's implying
If it
you,
means anything, I
Haredar.
have very high things like that.
I mean, I have a pretty good intimidation.
I mean, if you want to come with too, it helps scare. I don't think your physical presence is gonna be scary. but
There's
if you wanna scare
literally
them
a
mentally-
halfling that has apparently killed 15 people in about a week and a half.
Actually,
With
that's
an almost
very
scary,
exact
man.
identical match to me. If that isn't fucking scary to people, I don't know what is.
Haredar, if you want to
He has a
take
point.
the wizard and go get your axe, I'll take
Sure.
Pippen over here and we'll go
Okay.
investigate Wormwood.
Okay.
Am I allowed to
Alright.
go inside the building?
Yeah.
That's a different building. That one you're still allowed in.
Okay.
It's not
may have
Worm.
done-
that
Funny
you're-
enough, we should
Well, it's
head
not-
back to that place, you and
No.
I. I have some money burning a hole in my pocket.
I mean, I'm kind of with you on that. I would, if I had more money, I would totally buy some more stuff.
I have way too much money, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't have
I'm
any money.
saying at
You should change it to like
for myself.
I have my money keeps disappearing, and I don't know where it's going.
I wouldn't ask questions.
We know where
Okay.
it's going, Anthony.
No. No,
Weird
I know where
stuff,
it's going.
Rob.
You think you know where it's going. Haredar doesn't give a shit where it's going, and you are so confused.
I'm very confused.
To be fair, nothing has happened to all your silver pieces. Nothing.
So you still have
all
five
the gold
silver.
pieces-
that you
Just
put
make a-
in your coin purse, still there. All the gold that you happen to put in your coin purse, gone.
Not gonna lie, I know exactly where it is.
I could have bought like a nice, like wand or like a ring or something, but I don't have.
But anyways, we're gonna go to Wormwood. You guys go pick up your axe. Split up, go.
Okay.
You can start with Haredar
Alright.
and Skullfist.
Yep, I was gonna, because
Perfect.
they have a easier time. Haredar, Skullfist, you guys arrive at Reinhardt Forge.
Hello. You pick up my axe?
Hello, sir. We have your axe here. It's actually been waiting a bit. We expected you a bit earlier in the morning, I guess, but as agreed, that will be 2 gold pieces.
Yes.
And here you are, and
Here's the gold.
thank you, sir. Pleasure doing business with you, and can I help you, sir? He looks directly at Skullfist.
Hi, I'm just here to help a friend indeed. Do you know of the murders town?
Most certainly, sir. He gestures towards the wanted poster next to him.
Do you know if you are the and or are not the murderer?
I
You're-
most certainly
Okay.
know that I and Mr. Reinhardt are not the murderer.
Is this the same apprentice
Do you know who could
that was
be
here
the murderer?
yesterday?
Yes.
My main question with there is, would he
I
not have
have-
been arrested?
I have certain suspicions, but no, I don't know who.
Likely, a likely answer, which I would expect from anyone to say. So I believe you.
Well,
And,
thank you for
hey,
your
do you have anything
patronage.
free here?
Please have a good day.
Do you have any trash that you or like anything that's magical that can help me? Because I'm basically looking for anything to help me even a little bit.
Reinhardt Forge does not create, nor buy or sell anything magical. And if you're looking for specifically trash, that is handled in the alleyway and collected by the garbage keepers.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good day. Thank you for your patronage.
What do you mean by that?
You can throw
Are you implying that I bought something?
Jesus Christ.
I didn't buy anything. You know, Matrix is here. Why would you say that? Are you implying that buying, like I'm like biting or anything? Like I'm going out of my
When
way
a
to buy
2-minute
shit?
task becomes an hour-long task.
Like I'm trying to understand where you're coming. Like you're saying these things, but at the same time, like you know for a fact that I'm doing anything. So are you trying to, like, you're making fun of me or something?
Don't make me
If
knock
you
you.
don't mind my asking, sir, do you believe in the phrase "time is money"?
I don't believe. I believe time is a object of perception and not actually exists in life.
All right. Do you
One
believe
is the
in
center of their own world.
Do you believe in the capitalist, or do you know of the capitalist phrase "time is money"?
I only know of the Marxist, capitalistic, environmental stuff. Hi?
Who is this Marx you speak of?
I am Marx.
He looks at Haredar. Is that his name?
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Is his name Marx?
No!
I don't believe you, sir.
Are you calling me a liar?
I am most certainly not saying that you are telling the truth, if that is what you are asking.
Well, you're not wrong. I'm actually lying about that. But you got me really confused when you asked Marxist thing, because I actually just said that out loud and I had no idea.
Oh my
Well,
fucking
once
god.
you figure it out, I'm sure the local scholars would appreciate an update on the meaning of it. And if you would please, he gestures towards the door. Have a good day.
Okay, see ya.
See you.
That goes insanely nice.
If I was there,
by the way, this was, by the way, the same apprentice as yesterday.
No!
And in answer to your question, Araynore, the reason why he was not arrested is he only showed up for the first couple of fights before leaving.
aw,
I know, right?
I would have expected him to be arrested.
I know, but those arrested at the fights were kept in a different jail cell,
Yep.
in a different tower. Your princess is in a different tower.
Oh, I wasn't saving him.
Oh, I know.
I just
I figured
wanted to
as
make-
much.
yeah.
All right. Pippen, Araynore, you guys were headed to
The Wormwood Acquisitions building.
Wormwood Acquisitions to meet with a Aiden. All right.
Outside the building. I just go, alright. For all purposes, my name is not Araynore.
Got it. You're Mary. I'm Steven.
Why couldn't he be? Oh, no.
That works. Because if there's any connection here, I am wanted by those people.
Simple enough. I'll let you do most of the talking, Mary, if I'm honest.
I pull my hood just up enough to obscure part of my face as we walk in.
I'm gonna put my hood down
Right.
and, like, emphasize the fact that I am a halfling. that matches a lot of the descriptions of the wanted posters.
You're doing that specifically.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's going to be safe to say that they noticed that. But you guys enter a room, or a building, not too unlike the Merchants Guild, where it has the wall, the desk, and then a common area, a couple of shops, and then the stairs to the upper floor. As you enter, Pippen, you happily note that the lady at the front desk seems to gasp as she glances from you to the wanted poster back to you, Araynore.
Can I, before he can do anything, I lock eyes with her and just give a big ass smile?
Hang on. Yes, you can, but before you're able to do that, Araynore, you walk in, just scan the area around you, and finally settle your eyes on the front desk, and then freeze. And I'm going to ask this for a very good reason. Araynore, what does your sister look like?
Say black.
Almost identical to me.
Very masculine.
Then
No.
you are looking in a mirror.
Antoine, I never said my character looked mad.
Are you saying you're a femboy?
Yes.
No.
Oh my god. You're saying if
Anyway,
you wore a dress.
I never said we were identical, but I also never said that we weren't identical.
Araynore, you see someone standing behind the desk that looks exactly like your sister. Like, the hairstyle is different. She sort of leans on the desk a little differently than you would expect from your sister, but this person is almost definitely your sister.
Out of curiosity, do I notice the potential family resemblance?
As you smile at this person, and after Araynore has stopped in his tracks, you pause and just notice that the hair color, the eyes, and the smile, just like the friendly smile, seems to be way too familiar for this to be a stranger. Araynore, what would you like to do?
Pippen? Or Mary? Mary, what the fuck?
I'd like to know that myself. I walk up to her. What is your name by chance?
My name?
Yes.
My name is Cassandra. Thank you for asking. And may I ask yours?
Mary.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Mary. How can I help you
You just
today?
looked familiar, so I wasn't... The name Cassandra isn't very fitting of the person I think you resemble.
Well, that is a very funny happenstance, but I'm afraid that I haven't heard that one before. But it is a pleasure to meet you.
Have you ever heard the
How
name...
can I help you today?
Have you ever heard the name Exilia?
Exilia. I can't say I'm overly familiar with that name, but I have heard it before somewhere. I just can't remember where. I'm sure if I think about it, I'll think of it eventually. I'm just drawing a blank for now. Anyway,
While you try and figure that out,
I'm looking for some genocidal maniacs. Do you have any here?
Not now, Stephen.
Oh,
What?
you are very funny.
Thought I could do that for you.
What I'm actually here for is, I think the guy in charge here, his name is Aiden.
Aiden, yes. He isn't exactly in charge of this branch, but he is in charge of the region. He has a very busy schedule today. If you're looking to try and meet him, I'm not sure if I could exactly arrange it today.
Tell him
What do you
it's
need
of
with him?
urgent importance. Regarding some
Urgent-
land.
Excuse me, what with some land?
Just regarding some land that I...
Are you looking to sell, buy,
Without a doubt.
renovate?
sell.
Sell. I see. I will make a note of it, and I will personally pass it on to Mr. Aiden's assistant.
And if it helps, it's some land that no one would ever notice the inhabitants would miss.
I'm not sure if that will help or hinder, but I will include that in the note. Thank you. Is there any other details you can provide as to the where or when would work for you, or where we could even contact you in order to set up a meeting?
Trust me, he's going to want to meet with me.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. How may we contact you?
I'll stand right here while you go get him.
I don't believe he is in at the moment. He may be in later today, though. I will have to check with his secretary. Would you like to leave a name?
Mary. And I'll be back in a couple hours.
Is there a family name or a second name that you would like to leave with it?
No.
I see. All right. She writes down the information that you've given her on a piece of paper and says, "Very well. It's been a pleasure to meet you both, Mary and
Stephen.
Stephen, yes. It's been a pleasure to meet you both. Have a wonderful day."
I will be
Can I
back.
ask you a question before we leave?
Yes. How can I help?
What all is entailed with your work here? What kind of work does somebody here do?
Well, we are real estate agents. We buy and sell property. What the clients do with the properties on them, but we buy, we sell, we hold certain parts of it for higher profits later on, depending on how desirable the property is. But real estate is really all we deal with here.
Understood. Anything else you want to do, Mary?
Can you go check with the secretary now to see when he'll be in? Because we're on
Yes,
a tight time schedule. And
I do understand.
Explain them.
I will go check with the secretary, and I will be right back. And there's something strange. I'm not quite sure.
What do you mean?
She sort of trails off on her train of thought and then just snaps herself out of it. And yes, the note, secretary, right away. And scurries off and up the stairs.
Okay, is it just me or is that really weird?
It is. I have my own questions.
I'm gonna. I look at Araynore quick and go, well, I've got 1 foot in a jail cell anyway. Be back in a second, and I'm gonna roll stealth.
Please roll me stealth.
Kidnapper.
21
Upstairs.
or 22. Sorry, 22.
22.
I'm gonna try and follow her.
All right. You make your way across the commons area, and as you start to step up the stairs, like not necessarily the first few stairs, but like the 7th or 8th step creaks very, very loudly under your foot, and what did I say your name was?
Cassandra.
Cassandra, thank you. Cassandra hears it from the top of the stairs and goes, "Who's there?" Is someone there?
Can be totally quiet.
All right. As you're totally quiet, you can hear a very faint mumbling between 2 female voices, and then step, 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 and then someone start down the stairs.
Okay, I'm gonna try and back up and like hide off to the side.
Make me another stealth check.
$17.
All right, you are able to step backwards and just off to the side of the stairway before Cassandra spins the corner and basically just takes the stairs in those steps where it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just is down almost immediately and goes straight across the common room to Mr. Mary. I have checked in with, and you are unnoticed.
Perfect. I'm gonna head upstairs as stealthily as I can.
Make me another one, especially to avoid that one stair. In the meantime, Mr. Mary, I did just check with Mr. Aiden's secretary, and he is out for the next few hours. I'm not sure if he'll be back before the end of day, but if he is, he'll be back around evening time or late afternoon. So it may be quite a while to wait. Would you like to stay here? Would you like to leave and come back?
Is there another way to get in contact?
Currently, there is not. He is with another client just outside the city, but he should be back today from his business trip.
Alright, I will stay here this way to catch him. But first,
Very well.
where is the bathroom here? I'm gonna be here a while.
The restrooms, yes. Well, the wall behind me, just around the other side of the wall, there are a few doors. The first and the second one are both lavatories. The third one is employees only, so I'd ask you not to go through that.
24,
Alright.
by the way.
I'm going to round that corner where, well, there is no one. Is there anyone in that hallway with the rest?
It's not so much a hallway as an extension of the commons. There's not a whole lot of people there. There's a couple of merchants on the far side where the stairs are with their stalls.
Try and stealth.
Roll me stealth. Pippen, while this is happening, you make it the rest of the way up the stairs, and you just the last couple of stairs, you're just watching to make sure they don't creak on your way up. And as you make it onto the final landing of the level, you look up, and down a little bit of a corridor, but not far, is a very large, ornate desk. And your eyes must be deceiving you. Because behind the desk
Oh, fuck.
is Cassandra.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Okay.
Really wanted to, yeah.
It's time.
Okay. Well, what I can only assume to be Cassandra. Does Cassandra see me?
Cassandra does not see you. However, something I should mention, Cassandra, the upper
Second
floor,
one.
Cassandra, is wearing an entirely different outfit.
Yep.
She was sent for breeding
Yep.
purposes.
I want to try and sneak up behind her.
Roll me another stealth check. Araynore, what was yours?
19.
19. Where would you like to go on that 19?
I'm going to try and crack open the employees' only room without anyone noticing.
All right. You are able to get into and through the door if you like.
28.
All right. What's on the other side of it?
On the other side seems to be a storage room of some kind with a dock where similar to the Merchants Guild where you dropped off the stone slab, where it's just storage and shipping and receiving area. There doesn't seem to be anyone in the room at the moment.
I am going to walk in there and close the door behind me.
All right, that's fine. How far would you like to press your luck?
Do I notice anything in the room that could be caused to perceive me?
At the moment, no. There doesn't seem to be anything security-wise or workers-wise.
All right. I am going to walk a little bit around this room, examining for anything here that might have a connection to Wonderland Land and Hand LLC.
All right, make me an investigation check. And while you do that, Pippen, you said you rolled a 24?
28.
28. Well, I'm sorry to have insulted you. What
Very
would you
much.
like to do with this 28?
I'm gonna go up behind her and smack her upside the back of the head with the blunt end of my short sword.
Make me an attack roll.
That is a 25 to hit.
I was about to say with advantage, but you don't need it. Please,
No, that
roll
was-
me damage.
Yeah, I rolled. Don't worry. I was well aware of what I was doing. Okay, you fucker.
This is blunt damage, so it's... And you're not intentionally trying not to kill her, correct?
I am intentionally trying to not kill her, correct.
Okay.
14.
KO!
Okay.
She's dead.
She's unconscious. I'm gonna put her at the, like, I'm just gonna try and put her at her desk, like sitting in a chair with her head down, arms crossed, to make it look like she fell asleep at her workstation. And then I'm gonna search the desk for anything related to the company that Alex has got issues with. Wonderland.
I'm sorry to tell you this.
An investigation check. Or insight, your choice. Araynore, what was your roll?
15.
15. Okay. It takes you a bit, but off in one of the corners, you do notice a stack of boxes, and one of the top ones is labeled the Wonderland Land Enhancements LLC. And it is destined for Aiden Torsen.
By the way, I got a 6. God damn it.
Alright.
I rolled the other die to see what that one would have been, and I got a nat 20. Fucking bitch.
Alright.
So you found confirmation.
I'm going to look in the box.
All right, you're going to dig into the box. All right. Inside the box, you find some packing material and more packing material. It's a decent sized box, but
Jesus,
like
press die.
at the very center of it, you're able to find a round, smooth orb, black.
Do I recognize this at all?
This is from what you can tell, some wizards or whatever would use this as an arcane focus of some kind or something like that. But this doesn't seem to be anything overly specific. Like, this looks like a common arcane focus orb, not necessarily something overly incriminating. I'm going to quick cut here to Pippen. You're searching the desk.
Yes.
You don't
With
necessarily find anything connected to the Wonderland land enhancements, but you do find a note on the desk in what you can assume is the secretary's handwriting that Mr. Torsen, whoever that is, will be out of office until late afternoon. That is all it says.
Are there more doors nearby?
There's a few. There's a couple into other upstairs doors. There's one behind the desk, almost directly behind.
I want to see, I want to try and open that one slowly.
All right. At first you try the door and it is locked.
I'm going to try and pick the lock.
Make me a dex sleight of hand check. And I'm actually going to cut to
Holy shit, nat 20.
Haredar. I'm going to cut to Haredar and Skullfist.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to be doing during this time?
I don't know.
I gotta get my bomb.
What he said.
Yes.
No, I dropped it. Did I not? No, I fucking.
I want to see someone's bow.
I think it was, I gotta get my bomb.
So Skullfist
See if he's
bursts into a brothel and starts yelling about his bomb
balls.
or his balls. I'm not sure which.
I think with how he's dressed, he would get kicked out immediately.
Well, he is in a brothel.
As long as he can pay.
That is debatable.
Yeah, I cannot pay.
Unless it's in silver, it's not happening.
From what I understand, there's only two real things going on, and that's us with Wormwood, and then the other is the fake thief, or the fake Pippen.
So you two can try and figure out what you want to do and investigate that.
If you wanted.
We could ask people around if they know. Well, or go to one of the. Fuck.
Could go to one of the sites, one of the places that got robbed recently.
Alright. So
Hey, you just want to go have some fun?
You guys arrive at one of the 3 locations of Bardo Bombs. This one seems to be a corner shop. It's 2 stories flanked by on the corner, flanked by 2 buildings that are most definitely taller than it. Like, one of them is an inn that's about 4 floors, the other one is about 3, and you can't quite tell what that one is.
Memories.
Oh, I know, right?
I remember that one.
Was that the first one or the second one?
Yes, that was the first one. I only know that because of the inn.
Yes,
What
because
would
you
you like?
bought a
What would
room.
you guys like to do?
Let's go talk to some people.
Look around.
Just any people?
Yeah, let's see what this place is about. Have some little fun. Fight some people.
All right. I would like you to pick an appropriate check for coercion or
Coercion.
talking to people, and then roll that. Haredar, I'd like you to pick one for looking around for evidence, and then roll that.
Okay.
And you got the other one.
What would I do for a card?
Maybe persuasion,
Persuasion, deception, intimidation, depends on how you want to approach it. Performance, if you're trying to play the part of a
concerned citizen.
concerned citizen or a officer of the law. Depends
I
on what
am
you
not
want to
good
do
at
and how
that.
you want to do it.
I can be investigatory around people, or I can do some religious stuff.
19.
Odds are good you're gonna have to do a charisma one.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let's do persuasion. 5. Hello there. Hello there, dog.
Jesus Christ.
You managed to scare off anyone in the area that might have talked to you to begin with, which means you are now gathering a crowd. However, they are all backing away from you as you approach them. One of the members of the crowd just looks absolutely disgusted by you, pulls out their coin purse and throws a bronze piece at you. Like,
Oh, thank you.
get
Kindly.
away from me, I will pay you to leave me alone, sort of thing. Haredar, you find so much evidence that the city guard either didn't take with them or didn't notice. And that is footprints up the side of the building. Like, specifically underneath one of the upper story windows.
Okay. I'll follow the footprints.
Okay, so they are on the side of the building leading up into one of the windows upstairs. How would you like to go about following them?
Walk up it like you walked up the tree.
Sprint run
Fuck
up
yes.
the wall.
All
Yes.
right.
Parkour.
Roll me an athletics or a acrobatics check. Your choice.
Mm,
Hopefully you can do better than me.
can you just not be stupid? Oh, there we go.
When you
Depends how
talked to
much
me at first, I was like,
training.
please! I tried!
17.
17. All right. You managed to be able to climb up to the window and open it and just fall through the window, the same one that had the footprints, and not disturb the footprints themselves. You are now in the upper room with 2 other people.
We're all just committing crimes today.
Wait, I'm in the same room as.
Woo!
You followed the footprints by breaking into the building.
You're trespassing.
what
I'm
I understood
technically
it-
trespassing.
From
Hole's
how I
knocked out.
understood it, you wanted to follow said footprints that were on the wall underneath a window up and through the window. So I
Yeah.
let you climb the building up and through said window. Is
Uh-huh.
that not what you wanted?
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted.
Cool. You are now in there with 2 employees.
Oh.
I can't wait for you to just play this off, being like, don't worry about it. I'm following some foots. And just fucking walk away. Just keep following them.
Well, hi. There's-
They're not moving and they are not saying anything. They're
They're-
just like, don't notice me.
Okay. I'm gonna bet
There's a
find
killer.
if there's any more footprints going anywhere in this building.
Okay, make me another investigation check.
Yeah.
Skullfist, what are you doing outside? Are you still harassing a crowd?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even saying like that. I was trying to be really nice and shit.
In all seriousness, like, compared to what you were doing, are you still doing that?
No, everyone's kind of yelling at me and shit. They're not yelling at me, but they kind of like left me alone now. I can't find actually anything to do. So I guess I'm just
On
gonna
the
go
plus
inside the.
side- on the plus side, you have gained 13 bronze.
You're right. I got money. Can I do that more? Can I get paid more? Is there anyone else I can speak to? I'd like to apologize to someone.
There are people inside the building. Out of the corner of your eye, you saw Haredar just like start walking up a building. There are other people in the street. Who would you like to talk to?
I just want to go inside the building. Let's get this over with.
All right. Inside, there are 4 tellers, each at a very long L-shaped desk that spans almost the entire length of both walls that are in front of you.
I'd like to just go to one of the tellers and talk to them.
All right. As you're waiting in line for said teller, Haredar, how'd you roll?
I rolled a 20.
Nat?
Ah, yes.
Nat?
Yes.
Sorry,
Fuck yeah, bud.
I don't necessarily keep track of the roll while I'm describing the other person's scene. You do notice that the footprints keep going on the floor towards a room just on the wall straight ahead. There's another door that is slightly ajar. The footprints go straight for it. There's another wall off to your left, and it has another door in what seems to be stairs because you can hear the crowd downstairs through that door. but it seems to be quiet through the door straight ahead.
I like
Okay.
how we're just ignoring the people in the room.
I'll just go through the door where the footprints are going.
All right. You follow the footprints straight through the door and into a room that is not very big, but it is long. And at the end, there is a safe. You note that the footprints continue into the room along further down the room, straight to the safe, and then seem to take what would be considered a kneeling position to what you can only assume is to open the safe. Congratulations, you have unlocked detective vision.
おめでとうございました。
Okay.
Nani?
Question is, what the fuck do I do?
The
If you want some time to think about it, I can smash cut to a different person.
Yeah.
Skullfist, you managed to make it up to the person
Teller.
running the counter at the moment. Yes,
Is it
hello,
morning,
welcome
afternoon?
to Bardo Bonds. How can I help you today?
Hello. I'm currently private investigating multiple murders that have been happening in, was it Barter Bonds?
Yep.
Can you help me with this?
Yes, sir. I'm not quite sure what you mean by this, but I'm sure I can help you regardless. He's writing a note while he says that, turns it around, shoves it towards you. It says, "Yes, please help us."
That's fucking awesome.
I'm thinking about screaming, like, I was thinking about reading this out loud really loudly.
He takes the note back after he knows you've read it and starts writing again. As you know, we here at Bardo Bonds have not experienced any unorthodox activity in the past few months. However, we do note that these are trying times and there may be miscreants about. He turns the note back to you. Yes, they've been robbing us almost every night and killing our night folks. Please save me. I'm next on the night list.
Fuck.
Poor bastard.
Perfect. Is there anywhere I can, like, take a check and just look around? Where I should say that is open to me?
Why, yes, sir. The only area open to you currently during working hours is this lobby here. And if you are able to buy or purchase or we prefer the word reserve some bonds with us here at Bardo Bonds, we are able to show you where we keep your bonds securely held. He writes a different note. No, you're only allowed in the lobby right now, and not at all during business or outside business hours.
Oh, it's not difficult. Is there anyone up the
He
chain
spins the
that
note around and he spins the note around and without saying anything just keeps writing with a giant flat smile on his face, spins the note back to you. It says, "Please save me. I'm willing to break or bend rules in order to save my life and our business."
Jesus fucking Christ. Why does everything have to be so goddamn difficult around here? Alright. First things first. Since I'm not allowed anywhere else. Is there anyone up the chain I can speak to that's...
Yes, you can speak to our manager, Mr. Cussler. I can take you to him if you'd like. He doesn't write
Perfect.
anything down for us. Yes, if you would please follow me around the edge of the desk and into the back, please.
Excellent. I would like to follow him.
Haredar, have you thought of anything to do?
I want to see if it was robbed. Someone took anything out of that safe. If it's been opened.
Okay. You can roll me investigation to see if it was opened, but it is currently open, and you can tell it is a lot more bare bones than you would expect.
4.
This safe doesn't seem to have been opened except for the morning crew who opened it to extract money for the daily workings.
Why the fuck?
But it is very empty.
Okay, I'll go back out there and ask them, did any of you take all the money out of that safe?
Both of the employees in the room flinch as you start talking, and then one of them in one corner just turns and stares at the other one, who is very fixated on his paperwork that he is in front of a filing cabinet just putting away, and he's just stopped shaking.
Okay.
They're scared to death of you.
A half-orc just crawled into their workspace after they were robbed and 2 people were murdered the night before. Yes, they are terrified.
Are we even in the same building?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
You're
just
downstairs,
up a
he's
floor.
upstairs.
So did... I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna cut back to Skullfort. Skullfort, you are led into the back, and you meet a very, very lovely gnomish person. And he's just sitting behind a modest desk, one might say. It's small even for him, and it is covered in papers. Yes, how can I help you today, sir?
Okay, this is outside. Is it currently morning or afternoon?
It's just afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. So, I've been tasked with investigating some crimes recently. Let's just say a massive amount of and robbery. And they all seem to be...
Sure.
This is... I was just thinking, no, this is a fucking homeless man who's just...
I'm sure I don't know what you mean, sir. Of course I've read the news, but I don't know where these things are happening.
Oh, well, let's just put it this way. I know for a fact it's happening here. I know that people are dying here. Let's cut to the chase. I don't care what you guys are doing. It has none of my... I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. I just want to stop as soon as possible so I can get on with my life. So, I'm not going to, like, get you in trouble or anything. I'm not going to sell you out to anything. You could literally be kidnapping an entire city's worth of people. I don't care.
His smile, by the way, as best I can describe it, is plastic. Like, it has not changed at all. But he's staring at you with an intensity that is growing with every word you say.
We are willing to, like, me and a certain few people are willing to kill this person who's doing this bullshit. Can you please help me, at least in this?
I would certainly hope that you are willing to put a stop to this, and a permanent stop to whomever is doing this. However, I can neither confirm nor deny that any of what you are saying is happening here.
Good.
Off record, please help us. Things are not going well, and I promise you we are not kidnapping people.
As I said, I don't care. You guys, you're a bond service.
I'm glad you don't care.
But where should I start? Where's the investigation layer into? Who's doing what? Where should I start out with?
Well, I don't know who it is, but they keep breaking into our facilities, stealing our nightly sum of money and our earnings, and not allowing us to pay our employees at the end of the week. And yes.
Oh, wonderful. That sounds beautiful.
Happening here. None of this is, of course, happening here, but it seems to be happening nightly at locations owned or operated by Bardo Bonds.
Do you have any idea where the next place could be attacked?
Well, the last location to be hit was here. The one before that was the one on 7th Street. I would assume it is our third location tonight. And I would certainly hope they would not succeed. I would like to be paid this week.
I understand. Everyone just wants to go home, get enough money to live their goddamn life. Let's see if me and my buddies can murder someone, or at least get this dealt with.
As you say that, he reaches down, opens a bottom drawer, pulls out a bottle, uses his plastic smile to pull the cork, spit it out, and just take a swig from the bottle and be like, "Of course, sir." Picks up the cork, dunk, puts the bottle back. If there's any way that we can help you, I'm sure our front desk people will be able to point you in the right direction. And he points behind you at the man who brought you in to see him in the first place. Haredar,
before I leave, is there any keys or anything that easier for us to go there and stake out the place at night?
Oh, I'm sure the best place to see someone break in is from the outside, he says.
All right, thank you.
Yes, of course, sir. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget, there's no banking like Bardo Bonds. Haredar, have you come up with anything you'd like to do with the...
I'm just going to ask them, have you seen anything suspicious lately? Sort of,
the fucking irony.
Yeah.
You mean suspicious like a half-orc coming through the fucking window and just walking into the safe room?
There were two bodies this morning, both dead, both stabbed all the way through from the front. I'm not sure what. Don't please don't. And then
what the fuck?
About 5 minutes ago, there was a half-orc. He's intentionally averting his eyes, not looking at you at all. There was a half-orc who crawled through the window, walked straight into our safe room, and is now asking me questions. I don't know. Beyond that, please let me live. I have a family. I don't necessarily like my wife, but I do have a lot to live for. The divorce paperwork has already been submitted, and I'd really like to live to be a single person again. Please.
And then when he gets done, I just go, "Thank you," and jump out the window.
Roll me a dexterity or athletics saving throw, or a strength saving throw.
That's fucking beautiful.
Fucking mind fucking with this guy right now.
I'm glad these two are the ones that went to go investigate it, because otherwise that shit would never have happened.
Honestly,
19.
19. You jump out the window and manage to close it politely on your way down. Like, I don't know how else to describe this. You dive out and your toe just like, yeah, I'm just going to close that so it doesn't look like I was here. And then midair, your toe does that. And then you just resume momentum, jump to the ground, do a roll, and you're just completely fine. The crowd gives you an applause and a smattering of silver and bronze coins.
The fuck?
What's going on?
Hey, world loves an acrobat.
Okay, how much coins?
Oh my god, how much money did I make? I love it. I fucking love it.
You made 2 silvers and 5 bronze.
Okay.
Why do you make more money than me? I literally got people so hate me so much they literally wanted me to leave.
Yeah, they were hucking coins at you to leave them alone. This is out of appreciation. People are more generous.
Okay.
They also thought you were a homeless dude, so they figured a copper was enough.
How
There you
dare they? I'm not wait.
They are
I'm homeless.
100% classist. Without a doubt, 100% classist.
I don't have a home, actually.
Congratulations, you've broken the secret code to this place. Skullfort. You get the information of where the suspected property.
But the next place is going to be robbed or
The
whatever.
suspected property of the next robbery and/or murder is going to take place, and with a hearty pat on the back and a very plastic smile from the person who has been helping you, you are sent back out the door to a smattering of applause around a very confused-looking Haredar who is just picking up copper and silver pieces off the ground.
The fuck did you do? How?
Window.
Well, I know where we need to go. Killing probably, and we need to go find the others and deal with this bullshit. How about you? How you doing?
Yeah, that's our best idea.
You find anything cool happening? Because I was only
No,
vaguely listening to it.
Right, everybody that was up in the office.
The workers saw a half orc crawl in through the window.
But that's just normal. I see the
That was
half orc
pretty
every
cool.
single day. I slept with one. Literally last night.
Wow. Sad but true. Sad but true.
Alright.
The phrasing. The fucking phrasing. Gotta love it.
Araynore, as you are observing this seemingly black crystal ball, you hear the sounds of 2 workers starting to return to the room.
I'm going to shove it in my pocket real quick. Wait, no, I'm going to put it back in the box. I do
All
not
right.
want... I want it to look like I had never disturbed it.
All right, make me
And
a
then stealth.
Make me a stealth sleight of hand and a dexterity stealth check, please.
Let's see. Sleight of hand would be... That's a 6.
Okay.
The stealth, with advantage and they have disadvantage. That is an 11.
All right. You disappear well enough, and you see 2 men, both dwarves, with like great big long, blondish red beards walk in. They could almost be brothers. They walk in and they're just talking about one of the latest shipments and like how it's surprisingly light compared to what they're used to getting. And then they go over to the stack of boxes that you were just at and start picking them up. And then one of them goes, "Huh, this one didn't do so well in shipment." And they just continue to just start ferrying the boxes into the back room. Pippen,
I unlocked
how
the
did
door
you
with
do
a nat
on
20.
picking
It was a nat 20.
a nat 20? You breathe on the lock, insert your pick, and it opens for you.
Jesus
Okay.
fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Just stop
Some
that.
people are just too fucking good. That's the upside to being a rogue. And I'm going to stealth going inwards.
All right, roll it, please.
21.
All right.
Stop it!
As,
Stop it, goddammit!
You're welcome.
what did you say?
21.
After that, someone said.
He said you're welcome because
I said he's welcome
Oh.
because
and Antoine was over there saying stop it.
Stop being good at stealth.
All right. Well,
Yeah, fine.
as you stroll into the room, you can tell that whoever's office this is, they are most likely in charge here, and you also almost instinctively know one other thing. The person that you just knocked out isn't going to be unconscious for much longer.
Understood. Are there like books and stuff in here? Like I'm looking for documents.
There are a very large number of books on
Okay.
about 6 shelves throughout the room and one very large window.
I'm gonna look for more of the same company, not Wormwood, but World, the one that Araynore has issues that attacked Araynore.
Yeah, Wonderland, whatever.
That's it. That's Wonderland. And
Yeah.
I'm looking for things related to them.
All right. Roll me an investigation check. And while you're doing that, Araynore, what would you like to be doing during this time?
Did they take all the boxes, or are they still in the room?
They are still shuttling the same stack of boxes in or out of the room. So there was a stack of about 4. They're starting their second trip to finish off the stack.
Where are they taking them?
They're taking them into through a different room, what seems to be through a break room further into the building.
I'm going to let them get farther first.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm going to try and just slowly follow them once they bring the second one through. Or at least peek through the next doors and see what the next rooms look like.
All right. The next room looks like a storage room that is mostly full of boxes and crates and things of that sort. But they're taking these boxes through that room to the next room and then turning to place them somewhere.
Is there anyone else in this room?
There is no one else in the room that you're currently in or the next room besides the people walking through it.
Alright, I'm going to stealth try and stay out of the way here of them and wait for them to come back through the rooms again. So that they are out of the rooms.
Make me another stealth check to make sure you're out of the way and unseen as they do that. And I'm going to cut back to Pippen.
10.
15.
10. There is a lot of books on these shelves, and they don't necessarily have anything to do with business in general.
Got
a
it.
lot of these, there's an entire bookshelf dedicated to religion. But you find maybe a shelf dedicated to good business practices. But on the shelves, nothing. Not even to the current business that you're in. And the desk, by the way, does not have any papers on it. It is just a small lantern and a quill and ink.
Are there any drawers that I can check?
There are drawers, but they seem to have a lock on them.
I'll try and pick those locks.
Make me a dex sleight of hand check, please. Araynore, you said 15?
Yep, 15, and they have disadvantage on seeing me, so.
Yeah, understand. Run away.
Hey! What's that over there? On those boxes. Ah, that's nothing. Come on. Let's get another cup of coffee before we have to start the late shift.
It's Harvey! Fuck! Open fire on him!
You're not there.
Oh, well,
Unfortunately.
that's good for Helly.
I know, right? Araynore, it seems that you are in the clear.
Alright, I'm gonna walk
But
to
now,
where they had shuttled those boxes to. What's all in this room other than those boxes?
Shit,
This room seems to have, well, the boxes they brought in and more than a few others, but it also seems to have a space just in the middle, just like pushed back, so it's large enough for a person or persons to walk around what seems to be a bowl of water.
I'm going to investigate this bowl.
Okay, roll it.
Nat 20.
Fuck yeah, bud.
This bowl seems to have, 1, water in it. 2, this entire bowl is shined to a mirror finish. And 3, it seems to have hair and fingernail parts or pieces in the bottom of it. And you almost know instinctively that this bowl is either for communication or scrying of another person.
Maybe have Shane come with me.
What color are the hairs?
I'll back.
The hairs
A lot of stuff here.
are brown, a very dark brown.
I am not going to mess with that bowl.
try speaking
But I
people to the
will-
bowl.
I will rummage through some more of the other boxes that were brought in.
Okay, make me an investigation check then. And while you're doing that, Pippen, you said a what now for your roll?
16.
16. You get a couple of the drawers open, you pull them open, and these are packed with documents, but none of them seem to have the Wonderland Land Enhancements name on them. But you do see a name that you recognize as Cassandra. It's only on a couple of the documents, and it's only mentioning them as a person.
Go for the one that I'm not going for.
Like, one of them seems to be a list of employees, another one is a pay record. But none of them seem to be overly incriminating, if that's what you're looking for.
I am going to try and relock them quick.
All right.
Lock the door
Same
on my
dex.
way out.
Same dex sleight of hand check. I'm going to count this one for both.
23.
23.
Alright.
You get both of them to what you think is sufficiently locked, which you can't get more locked than locked, as
Correct.
your old partner in crime used to say. And just as you're finishing up locking the door, you hear a very low, very slow groan from the secretary as they may or may not be starting to regain consciousness.
I'm gonna go into stealth and try and get past her.
Roll me stealth, please.
Okay,
15.
I'll get the other stuff.
Where would you like to go with the stealth roll?
Just past and heading back downstairs.
Alright, you're able to get down to the first landing before she fully, is able to pick up her head and start looking around. And start just, gingerly touching the welt on the back of her head. So, for all intents and purposes, you are free and clear. Araynore, your investigation check was a what?
Modified 20.
Modified 20. The first couple of boxes only seem to have talismans or other crystal balls, like the first one you pulled out. But the third one, you reach in, and it almost seems empty until you dig all the way to the bottom, and you pull out an orb only about as big as your two cupped hands together.
I'll be right back.
It's not big at all. It's more of a pink color, and it's very translucent. Almost where you could see through it almost completely, but there's something in the middle that seems to be swirling and moving
I have
in
one.
erratic patterns.
Why did you steal them? Oh, I found it.
I am going to put that in my backpack. Quick.
All right. As you do so, you hear, just like as your hand
It's not much.
releases it in your backpack as you're placing it there, in your mind,
Honestly,
you
it
hear
was
a single word, and it's very, very quiet to the point where you almost believe that you didn't hear it. You hear the word, please. And then it's gone.
Well,
I
that
got-
was
Move the shit from
creepy.
this.
I am going to work on sneaking back out of here.
All right, how far out?
All the way back to the lobby.
All right, I'm gonna roll that into one dex stealth check. Please, go ahead.
Modified 20.
All right, you are able to make it past the two dwarves in the break room that are sharing a cup of coffee and just
Go get
bullshitting across the table from each other, and out into the lobby near where the latrines are. And then you look across, straight across the room, and you can see Pippen just coming off the last few stairs.
And I'm gonna go straight over to him. And I'm like, we need to get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck outside. Now.
That's my thoughts, too. I say to the front clerk, on the way back, we'll be back in a little bit. You said he'd be back here in a couple hours. You can keep just if he shows up.
Yes, I will alert him if and his secretary will as well if he shows up. But we're not expecting him back until late afternoon.
All right. We go outside.
There's a second Cassandra.
We are fucking going outside.
Yes,
And
you're
then into
outside
an
and then
alley.
There's a second Cassandra.
Yeah.
No. Exact cop. I swear to God, it was Cassandra when I got up there, except she was wearing a different outfit.
I'm not surprised. I know a lot about Wonderland.
I moved it on the bed.
That's
I
the
found
thing. I didn't
evidence.
find anything really associated
I
with
did.
Wonderland.
I found
Oh, you
several
did?
packages, and I just convey everything to him that I found. Yeah,
You also show him the orb or whatever it is in your backpack.
I do, and then I did snag one of the items.
Perfect. Let's see it.
I pull out this pink crystal ball orb thing.
Okay. Either of you, if you want, can make me an insight check to
Yep.
try and just like pinpoint what this object is.
It's a 6.
I'm just editing the custom item so I am able to remember stuff about it. Save item.
But as he's trying to figure out, as he's going to do his roll, I am going to take it out of his hand, assuming he doesn't like.
Mine's a
me for it.
6.
Yours was a what, Araynore?
A 6.
All right. You don't necessarily know anything direct or abstractly about this. You do know that 1, it's slightly pinkish. 2, it's almost translucent to the point where it's almost transparent. And 3, it has something that just keeps swirling around inside in erratic patterns. And as Pippen takes it from your hands, the last of your fingers touches it, as it leaves your hand, you hear the words, "Not again."
Kyle, I would like for reference.
Yes.
Araynore was captured by them, so he might. Oh, there might be some more insight into their stuff.
Yes. However, I'm going a bit further into the process that they do
Right.
for this thing. So it
I
may
just wanted
not
to make
be
sure.
something that you've seen.
Right. Did you hear what the orb said?
Like the child.
What? What?
Pippin, you did not.
Yeah, I didn't think I did. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hand the orb here. It seems to only happen when it leaves your hands.
That's fucking weird. Okay, I put it in his hands and let go.
As you take your hand off, as it leaves the touch of the last finger, you hear the word "help."
What the
All
fuck?
of these words have been in a female voice.
Hold up. Let me try.
Does the voice sound familiar to me?
It does not.
No.
Let me try something.
All right.
Will breaking this help? As I put my hand on it and take it off.
You say that out loud.
Yes, I say that out
As
loud.
a question to whatever it is.
Yep.
You hear a very quick, very panicked "No!"
Okay.
Break it.
I had to check. I had to check just in case you were like trapped in here. I have no idea what this thing is. So we won't break it. We won't break the orb.
I am going to set the orb carefully on the ground so we can take turns touching it.
Well, that's
As you
Without-
place it on the ground, as after Pippin has started his little tirade of "We're not going to break it. We're not going to yada yada," you hear the word "curse."
I don't know if I should have taken this ball, Pippin.
why.
It just said curse now.
Like as in the orb is cursed, or the voice that we're hearing is cursed.
I touched the ball. Is the orb cursed? And then pick my hand back off.
Mm. M-E.
Yep, I got that. Do you know how to release the curse? Put my hand on and take it off.
No. After a
Well.
moment, like a full second after you took your hand off and you heard the word no, you hear another word just like barely echo in your head. Help.
That's interesting. Well,
It does very lightly glow overall. As the swirling moves, it seems the light that it shines moves with it around and up and down and crosswise and circles, spirals, and whatever. The light moves with it.
I think we need to take this to somebody who knows more about magic and curses and stuff than we do. Luckily,
Our
I think we
wizard.
know a guy.
Yep. I grab it and I'm going to take my old leather armor and I am going to use it to wrap it around this to protect it as best as I can.
All right. So
And
the
I'm going to
leather
put this
armor
back
that-
in my pack.
So the leather armor you had was hardened leather, which means it's going to be hard to mold, but you can sort of like sandwich it in between.
Right. That's the plan.
And as you
Until
let
I can
go
get a
of
better
it,
thing put in.
yep. As you let go of it, like louder than the echoes in your head before, you hear the word soul. And then it dissipates.
Only if you had a necromancer who can help you with that.
Right? That's exactly what I'm thinking.
So, by the way, Pippen, that person in there, that
Which one?
Cassandra,
Yeah? The one that looks like way too much like you to not...
looks exactly like my twin.
Your okay, that explains the familial resemblance.
Yeah.
Because you, like, genuinely, I was really
There are-
confused there.
There
And
are
there's
things
two
I have.
of them.
There are things I have not told you about Wonderland.
Evidently, there's two you have two twins in that building right now.
Neither of them are my twin. If things are right here, well, if I'm right on this.
Well, I hope so, because I knocked one out. There's a big goose egg on one of them's head.
They're probably keeping her in whatever their main base is.
Okay, then. We need to find the other two.
Morag, go find them and point them in our direction.
Morag, do this. Morag, do that. Morag, I forgot about you for 5 minutes. I forgot about you for 3 hours. Morag, do this because I suddenly remembered 5.
Morag,
It is true, you did forget about
now is
it.
not the time. I can banish you back to non-existence.
He's already like 15 feet in the air, just like starting to circle, looking for the others. But yeah, he hears it, says, I don't fucking care anymore.
You get
Fuck
fed.
you!
You get fed for all the good jobs
Walt
you do.
Dick Man!
Alright.
All right. I'm going to say we're going to call it there because it is 1:30 my time.
And soon it'll be
Yep.
2:30 for you.
It is 1:30 here because daylight savings kicks
Oh,
in
fucking-
tonight.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
Yep.
It'll be 2 here in a half hour. Or it'll be 3 here in a half hour.
Yes.
Or something like that.
God damn.
That we
I
cracked.
don't know. It'll be late.
Yeah.
But yeah. Pippen discovered a set of twins. 2 sets of twins, technically. Because Araynore and his twin, plus 2 people that look like his twin. Pippen is being blamed for a lot of murder.
Only
and a
half
lot
of it being from me.
Roughly half.
Less than
It's
half
up
now.
to 15 now.
Yeah, it's officially less than half. And
It was more than half.
yeah, it was.
Was.
Luckily,
And
someone was
then-
taking the ball for me.
Skullfist and Haredar got their way into a facility, learned some things about where the next attack is going to be and how it's going to happen, and got out. So,
Fucking Chad, I'm gonna climb in the window.
I honestly, it was awesome. It's exactly what I would do. It was exactly what I would do, and I loved every second of it.
I
That was
applaud.
fucking great.
It was well done. So,
That was fucking great.